empty set for Daniel Jones as he rifles to the left, and it's a first down catch for Alec Pierce. Deep drop for Jones, trying to set up the screen, and a nice catch made by Jonathan Taylor. And yards after the catch, but that ball pops out loose. It's rescued by Indianapolis, grabbed by the center, Tanner Bortolini. That ball free from Taylor, but his center saves the day and sets him up at the 46 of Atlanta. Couple of fakes, a rollout for Jones, and he connects with the big tight end, the rookie Tyler Warren. Rumbles out of bounds, past the sticks, good enough for a first down.
Looked like it was going through his hands anyways.
One of the best fourth down teams in the NFL, went 5 for 5 last week against Pittsburgh. The work out of the gun with Jones on the slant for Josh Downs, incomplete. And it's D. Alford who had the coverage. And now Michael Penix Jr. and company take over from the 27. And here is their top back, Bijan Robinson, with an excellent run to start Atlanta's offensive day. Penix wants the snap, and he beats the play clock, gets hit hard from the backside. That ball is out, and the Colts have it. Cameron Bynum came from the backside, jarred it away from Michael Penix Jr., and the Colts take over. End around. Here comes Doolin. Makes the cut, breaks a tackle. Ashton Doolin is close to the goal line and down at the 1. Taylor is the back. Jonathan Taylor ducking inside. He is in. A touchdown for Indianapolis, and he has tied the Colts all-time record with Edgerrin James. And has tied the great Edgerrin James at the top of the Indianapolis charts, on a chart that has a lot of good running backs. Michael Badgley on the first kick of the day, which the Europeans appreciate, but not when you miss.
By the young quarterback, not getting the ball out of his hands with that free hitter.
That was the first sack of the year for Bynum, and it was a big one. From the 19-yard line, Penix. Searching downfield, tight coverage across the board, and finally, it's Drake London that breaks loose.
And a great throw on the run.
Gets 29 there, and now Drake London gets another first down. Inside the 40. London is in the slot. They're going to move London around a lot. Gardner usually plays outside. Here's Tyler Algier. He's a big piece of the run game, and he sets up first down and goal. He stays in and gets the handoff and gets the touchdown to tie the game. A career-high 5th rushing touchdown of the year for Algier. There's that RPO action, and Jonathan Taylor busts it into Atlanta territory and drags multiple defenders down inside the 40. Leading rusher despite his low output last week against Pittsburgh's tough defense. Now Jones takes a shot into double coverage, end zone, Warren, the rookie. Beg your pardon, it's Pierce leaping for the touchdown.
Anarumo in his office trying to learn all these calls right there, maybe a little bit off as he had to run late to the other side.
And now in front of Gardner, that catch is made by Darnell Mooney. Pushes him out of bounds. You saw those next
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday on top of team schedule, and certainly it's been a whirlwind of a week, but he wasn't going to miss this game. Love the matchups.
Robinson runs this one, stays out of bounds, and Gardner on that side of the field. Robinson is lined up wide at the top. Smoke screen for Robinson, who got hit and juggled it and then recovered it after the Blackman delivery. On second down. Sees a lot of space in front of him. There is the scramble ability for the first down as he slides in front of Bates, shy of the 30. They'll mark him down where the slide began. Now on to the second quarter. 1st and 15 after the penalty on Ryman. Jones looking for Pierce. Another big play for their best big play threat. Jones running into pressure and got rid of it to Warren as he tries to fight off Bertrand and pounds his way for about 8 yards.
On defense, he says, I can impact every single play.
Here comes Taylor, and he's going to be short. He gets to the 35-yard line. Pressure coming off the edge. Robinson helps out on the blitz. Penix buying time, trying to stay behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to end up eating it. And it's going to be 4th down. Zaire Franklin touches him down. Jones past the sticks, through the hands of Pierce. Tight coverage that time as well. And you see he doesn't follow him into the slot. Penix over the middle, and it's caught for a 1st down. Grabbed by Charlie Werner. Just his 2nd catch of the entire season. Gardner slipped. It's another toss for London. Usually one of the top tacklers in the NFL. His rate has been a little lower this year. Penix floats it. London reaches out and holds it in. Touchdown, Drake London. The red zone machine strikes again. On the 29, 2nd down. Little comeback route, and it is caught by Pierce, who's been active today. A 1st down to the 39. He'll balance the clock here with the ability to stop it. Jones patting the feet, and he'll scramble again. And Daniel Jones with a bit more of an aggressive run that time. He'll bring an extra body again. Jones, deep shot, dangerous pass picked off. It's Jesse Bates. And finally the whistle blows with 8 seconds left. So after Stewart came off the field, Michael Penix Jr. wheeling, floating, and connecting into Indianapolis territory, and there is Kyle Pitts. Now they've got Werner in there as the lone tight end. Well, this is 22 personnel, or 21 personnel, 2 backs, 1 tight end. And it's Robinson, one of those backs, picking up another Atlanta 1st down. Penix floats it. Pitts is the target, and Pitts cannot hold on. It was knocked free by Jalen Jones. So now Zane Gonzalez with his 1st field goal try as an Atlanta Falcon. And he will extend the lead. Makes it a 4-point lead. Pinion boots it away. And it is grabbed by Doolin, who makes a move to get to the outside and pick up a very good return into Atlanta territory. Off the fake, deep drop, and underneath for Taylor. 1st down, up the sideline, and near the 20. Bates showing pressure. Here he comes. Now drops back. Jones under pressure. That ball is out. Big time hit again. They drop back 7 in coverage, and Penix nearly paid the price. Sauce Gardner nearly had his 1st big impact play as a Colt. Last 127. Right back to the ground game, and Taylor is able to spin his way past the sticks for a 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. And an easy 1st down for Taylor there. Big hole opened up on the right side. 172 carries and counting, Stace. Off the play action fake. They set up that screen. Here comes Warren with plenty of green grass. And the rookie gets popped as he takes it down inside the 30. A.J. Terrell, the corner, looking for some contact. Just like you thought, a little RPO, they run it, and Taylor gets very close to the sticks, and again, they'll ride it with Taylor and a 1st down. Inside the 15 of Atlanta. Jones. He's got space in front of him again, and Daniel Jones gets hit shy of the sticks. Little pitch for Taylor, and he's not going to get there. The Falcons defense stands inside its own 10. It's J.D. Bertrand with the stop.
And you wonder if one of those was, hey, we're going to try to take this momentum back and get 7 here.
Grover Stewart back out there for the Colts defense. Penix firing low, and London going down to pick that one up off the deck. On 3rd down, another drop back for Penix. Continues to maneuver and pressured, and has to launch it away once again. And the Colts defense, game of responses so far. Pinion boots it away. Grabbed by Downs. Downs with some space, a good return, and still on his feet into Atlanta territory. Josh Downs, an outstanding punt return.
180.
Keep it with Taylor. Bounce to the outside and a sprint down near the 25 of Atlanta.
Guys they have on the sideline, the skill players that they have.
They finally convert a third down today. They didn't do so through the first 3 quarters for the first time in over 5 years, but Jones using the sneak, he has it.
Together a good drive, so hopefully we won't come to 4th down here in a long 3rd down situation.
Extra body coming for Atlanta on the blitz. Jones steps up and gets brought down. Dorless finishes it off. 3rd sack in the last 2 games, and it's 4th down. Team that had 22 on the year coming in, around league average. And now Badgley will get points for the Colts to cut it to a 1-point game with 9 minutes to play.
And press the line of scrimmage and make those 1 cuts is where he's so dangerous.
First a run to the left, now a run to the right, and a 1st down.
Exhibit A.
Big 3rd down and 7. Extra body for Indianapolis on the rush. Penix down the middle, and it's behind his intended target. He was looking for David Sills. They got 2nd and short. That means it's Taylor time, and he's got the 1st down, and he busts away from the pack for plenty more. Jonathan Taylor, big run. There he goes, and Indianapolis takes the lead. 83 yards, the longest run of his career. Jones for 2. Was looking to the left for Taylor. That ball got batted down. Penix over the middle, and London, who moved into the slot in motion, goes to the middle of the field away from Gardner and picks up a catch. Now London motions outside against Gardner. Penix under pressure from Grover Stewart. Being chased by multiple Colts and finds Robinson up the sideline. Picks up 8 yards there. Nice scramble by Penix. Here is Algier. And Tyler Algier pounding ahead, and he's all the way down near the goal line. There is Algier. Gets the 1st down and gets run out of bounds. The clock will continue to move. Penix over the middle on the slant. It's Pitts for a 1st down into the red zone. This could go down to the 2-minute warning. Handoff. Algier gets tripped up. But a good run. The touchdown was saved by a Laiatu Latu. Here is Algier looking for the end zone and the lead. Touchdown Atlanta. It's the tight end Warner next to Penix. Out route, it's London. It's not a touchdown, but in the red zone it's 2, and a 3-point lead for Raheem Morris and the Falcons. The opportunity to get to the NFL. This is the type of game, though, that we are hoping to see tight down the stretch. And sure enough, we've got a 3-point game. Here comes Abdullah, and Amir Abdullah, 1 man to beat, and a great touchdown-saving tackle for the Falcons by Natron Brooks. Otherwise, Abdullah is headed to the house. The blitz-heavy Falcons bring pressure on Jones, and down he goes, back near the 40-yard line. Now 7 back in coverage. Jones wanted to throw downfield, doesn't have it, now has to use the legs. And there goes Jones, no timeouts, he steps out of bounds near the 40 to set up 4th down and makeable. Under pressure, Jones lofts it up there, Warren breaks the tackle, steps out of bounds inside the 30. A 54-yard field goal from here. They'll try to make it a little easier. It's Pittman inside the 30-yard line. The Colts do not have a timeout, but they don't have to rush here. from 44 to tie the game for the Colts, and Badgley delivers, and we're level. The equalizer with 25 seconds left. Yeah, he certainly felt like the contact was initiated by Mooney. Algier trying to dance in the backfield, and he's got no room. Zaire Franklin. Colts bring extra bodies on the blitz on Penix. And Zaire Franklin comes up huge on this drive in overtime. Get to about the 35 or 30, you're in his field goal range. Jones, deep drop, floats one deep down the field for Warren. What a catch! Oh, a pretty grab by the rookie down to the 34-yard line in field goal range. Blitz coming, and Taylor got away from the initial pressure, and Bates brings him down. Best day by a running back this season in the NFL. And he breaks through down inside the 15-yard line. Over 220 yards for Jonathan Taylor. Right back to Taylor with Warren blocking. Touchdown Taylor! An appropriate finish in Berlin, Germany. It's Taylor's game, and the Colts win in overtime.
They only need 3, and Bryce Young is going to run for it and go out of bounds untouched, and a Panther first down.
Shut down Rico Dowdle and see if your quarterback can do it.
Young from the pocket, and a throw to McMillan right on target. Tough to cover that. And here comes pressure. Young fires and intercepted. Inside, that's DeMario Davis, the 20, and he takes it all the way back out, and a flag down back where Bryce Young let the ball go as the Saints defense celebrates the pick.
Well, it comes back with head contact. You see Reed coming in here, and as he goes up to block it in the face, grabs the face mask a little bit.
12th play of this drive. The pass he is caught, and Dowdle looks like he's got the first down, and he does. And since week 5, he's led the league. Goes back to him. Rico Dowdle is in for a Carolina touchdown. Just like that, Panthers with the lead since he got the touchdown.
Well, I want you to watch this right here. Right there, this exchange between these two players. Look at Coker, 18, bam! Right up there, creating a new line of scrimmage.
Devin Neal is in at running back, the rookie from Kansas. 3rd and 12, pressure coming. And Shuck, he can run and throw and complete. Open up near the 40-yard line and moving across midfield. Jawan Johnson down to the 30 of Carolina.
Back up and complete that pass. What a start.
52-yard pickup, and Neal gets a first down around the 16-yard line. In the tight end position, that's him moving around. And Shuck throws, middle of the field, and falling down around the 2, Foster Moreau. He's going to throw it, or at least start to. And on the move, fires incomplete. Coverage was good back there. Well, and you had a chance, too, if you're the quarterback, to at least pick up some yards. So maybe that 4th and goal would be a lot shorter. A 20-yarder. And Blake Groupie. Dowdle has a big hole and will get a first down, but plows his way across the 40-yard line. Young fires, and it's deflected at the line of scrimmage. Hill is back there with Kamara. Taysom Hill will squirm his way for the first down. That's Brandon Cooks to the top in the slot. Pressure coming. Shuck has a moment. Goes deep down the sideline. And the catch is made. And taking it in is Chris Olave for a Saints touchdown. He left the defender in smoke. Shuck throws and completes with running room is Neal, and he's got a first down across the 30. Nice hesitation was right with him until he zoomed past him with the football.
Yeah, we call this stutter go. Watch him. Just stutter and then take off, and that's great coverage, but you can see little hand fighting right there, trying to find the ball. That was the...
Young to throw, and turning at the last moment. He got his hands on it, was McMillan, but couldn't hold it. But he's getting his opportunity. You saw Olave come up a little bit sore there as Kamara takes the toss, and Alvin Kamara, he loves to run in the open space, runs into his own man, and falls down as he got across the 35-yard line.
32 starts.
His second NFL start. Hill is back there with Kamara as Shuck throws, and Hill can't hold it. At age 36, that's a sack, so that's 4 straight games with a sack for Cam Jordan. Sanders at the 16, and that's not going to get much. The toss, perfectly thrown. A flag flies, and Olave's got a first down catch. Kamara ran right into a crowd. And the Panthers will use a timeout. And the Saint defense has been excellent against Rico Dowdle. He does have a touchdown, but less than 50 total yards in the game. Young completes that one. Nice snag by Jatavian Sanders. And a timeout used with 7 seconds remaining. And they are doing just as you mentioned. Chuba Hubbard will take us to the half, but the story of this first half, big play from Tyler Shuck to Olave, and the defense, 6 defensive backs in on 3rd and 17. Shuck fires in the middle of the field. What a catch, but short of the first down. Vele hauls that in. Young. Jalen Coker will get the first down. And now he's hit the 900 tackle mark in his career. 5 today. Young in trouble, gets away, throws, wide open. McMillan, first down, inside the 35 of New Orleans. Blitz is on. Young gets out of it for the end zone, and Lee gets a little long. Coverage pretty good by Kool-Aid McKinstry back there. Rookie Ryan Fitzgerald blocked from 48 yards away. The attempt at a big special teams play.
They have been really committed to running this football.
Pass is caught. McMillan again, leading receiver in the game. Ball is fumbled, and the Saints are on it. It was botched from the handoff moments ago, and Pete Warner has it. Taysom Hill in at quarterback. Kamara checks into the backfield with him. They give it to Alvin Kamara. Big hole. And one of the better runs today we've seen from either team. Now Shuck is the quarterback with Kamara behind him. And Alvin Kamara, oh, that last moment, that surge, that slip through, you could almost call it. And a real tipping point in a 3-point game as Shuck will dump it off to Moreau, who slips 1 tackle. Kamara in the slot as a receiver. Shuck is going to be sacked. A big play by the Panthers defense. Nick Scorton, the man in the moment. McMillan, bottom of your screen. Hubbard, the back. And Bryce Young throws one, and it's intercepted. Taken away by Alontae Taylor. Underthrown in the area where McMillan was.
Under 9 to play, Chris.
Thanks so much. That'd be a stunning upset there. Completion for the first down. Zane Mitchell-Payton. You're in range for a field goal at 48 yards if you get nothing. Wharton has come back out on defense. Chuck will chuck it and throw. And it's Jawan Johnson down near the goal line and in for a Saints touchdown.
Horn falls down as Johnson is coming off this thing to get out to the corner here. Watch him as he goes down. You see J.C. Horn slip, fall down. Nobody out there to stop Johnson. It's easy when you run routes on air. That's a touchdown.
3rd and 6. He has a moment for Olave. Oh, what a one-handed grab, but turning. Let's see. There's a flag. Saints trying to win their 2nd game of the year. And dancing around is Kamara, and he almost shook loose. Down to the 27-yard line of New Orleans. Starting, and he actually has a connection with Brock Purdy, whom he faced, or I think his team faced him earlier in the year. As he keeps and gets the first down. That is Taysom Hill. This has to be deflating for Carolina, as right up the gut. And a first down, and the clock will run for the Saints. The Saints, with that outstanding defensive game from New Orleans, handle the Panthers. Carolina cannot stop the clock, so they don't have to score. The Saints can just run the clock down and walk out of here. Any kind of win would be the way things were going for New Orleans.
Yeah, well, they're trying to figure it out, and they found a young quarterback that they feel pretty good about, and the growth. And you know, Taysom Hill is getting his health back, coming off that ACL injury. And
the Panthers, a disappointing effort at 5-5 now, and they will be at Atlanta and then at San Francisco, and then they face the Rams. So the season, this was one I think Panthers thought at least fans of the Panthers thought they could check and say, hey, we're moving on up. Saints had a different idea. Alontae Taylor with some great pressures and a big interception.
And Ibuka is healthy after a nagging hamstring that he injured 3 weeks ago. Here's a pass play across the middle. There he is. Ibuka cutting and slashing down.
And they've had some good defenses, just to give you a heads up.
Yeah. Another first down. Little play action. He's looking deep. Now comes to the right side. Ibuka is in for the touchdown. What an opening drive for Tampa Bay.
Baker Mayfield's eyes. Now he's going to throw right here, but watch Baker. He pump fakes there, resets, and fires, and they get the ball down the field. He's very accurate, but this is the game you want to see.
On first down, he's throwing and connecting with Diggs, who went over 11,000 career yards. There he is. Here's the handoff, and the first down is picked up by Jennings. Who's in control of this? Bucs offense playing in sunshine for the 2nd time. Here's the handoff to Shepard. And we go down. A loss at Detroit and a win at New Orleans. 2nd and 10 as Tucker makes up for the drop and has the first down.
Got to protect the quarterback.
Mayfield sidearms it incomplete.
And then you go ahead and get the right coaches. He hires McDaniels with a Drake May. You're seeing it fruition.
Sideline pass caught by Diggs. Good job of pulling that one down. And he's got a first down.
Plan specific. He's doing these new things you haven't seen before. Watch out.
They toss it to Henderson. Blockers in front. Henderson has a first down. They almost broke it. And 9 or longer. Stepping up. And knocked down at the 40, short of the first.
Man to man. See him coming down with the running backs while you get the motion. Now Baker knows where to start with his eyes.
Getting flushed out of the pocket. All kinds of trouble. He's going down back at the 20-yard line. Oh, he got chased.
Cannon the play, alerting it, getting to the right play.
Final seconds of the first quarter. They fake it to Henderson. Tony, you're right. Going down the field. They got the big play. There he goes. Running down the sideline is Williams. Williams, the rookie, has the touchdown. I don't know how you felt it coming here, Tony, but you called it. Here's the big play. 72 yards to the rookie from Washington State.
Oh, you just have seen enough football, and I'm like, watch out, Tampa. Once I get a beat on you, That means Josh McDaniels gets a beat on you, and I know what you're going to be in.
Here's the 1st and 10. As the pass is caught on the sideline by Tez Johnson.
Loved it.
He's doing well in his recovery. Here's the pass play to Otten.
180.
And the fake. And the pass down the middle. He's there. Beautiful throw. And Ibuka has a big gain.
One-on-one with our matchup.
Go to the other side with a screen and produces only 4 for Otten, who's the only tight end to have caught a ball this year. 36-yard attempt right here. He's 8 for 8 this year, 50 and beyond. So the short one is good anyway. For the lead at 10-7.
You can control what you can control, and that's definitely pre-snap stuff.
Fake it to Henderson. And now throws down the middle to Diggs. Down at the 42-yard line. 2nd and 7. Here they rush 5, and they get the pass away for another first down. Caught this time by Hollins. There he is on the far side, 33-yard line. Set up a screen for Douglas. Tiptoes and gets near the sticks.
Now he's going to lift the legs. They went silent count. That's why the center's looking at him.
There's the blitz. Got the pass away. And there it goes. It's Douglas. Pop Douglas down to about the 13-yard line. 3rd-round pick by Pittsburgh in 1997. All the scores and highlights coming up. Here's a 2nd and 11. They get it to Hunter Henry, and Henry is within 1.5 yards of a first down. Here we go, shotgun time on 4th and goal to close out the first half.
Motion, throw it to him quickly.
Looking that way, throws it, end zone. Diggs, did he get the feet down? Yes, he did. Touchdown, New England.
And a toe tap. Diggs is having a game, and 1, 2, and how aggressive. Does he hold on? Gutsy decision throw, but what a catch. That's 2 players making an incredible play.
Picture perfect.
With the protection plan.
Got to him only once in that first half. Here's the throw to Hollins, and he does a little pirouette to pick up the first down gain of 11. Both these teams have been outstanding during the year on their first drives of the second half. Here's Henderson up ahead and taken off. He might not be caught inside the 20, the 10, and the rookie takes it home for the touchdown. On that defensive front. It's good to see. Tucker. Look at this run. Goes for 11. Running behind Otten and others.
Blocks on the edge. Watch Hollins. He's got to dig it out. But the double team right here will be the difference. They're going to displace the movement up front. Mac Hollins digs out the safety. And goodbye. You ain't catching this home run hitter.
No way. Elliot Wolf doing a great job. The executive vice president of player personnel. Here's Mayfield from the end zone. Gets it to Otten, who tried to stretch.
Showing the world, because this is the one people wanted to see.
Mayfield down the field to, flag called. Pass interference coming, Ibuka.
Defense number 0. Ball is placed to the spot of a foul. Automatic first down, Tampa.
And if New England wins this game, that'll be their challenge next week.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Sideline caught.
They get in the playoffs and they're healthy. Watch out.
1st and 10. Open. Otten holds on after the collision. Inside handoff to Johnson. Cameron Johnson has another 11 yards. Baker from the gun. New England rushing 4. Baker steps up in the pocket. Now flush. Now throws. And it's caught. It's caught on the sideline in the end zone for a touchdown. Tez Johnson.
Beats great defense. Baker Mayfield extending the play, throwing a dime on the corner. He was covered, but Tez Johnson's ability to extend the play and continue to run. He was covered, and then We call it plaster. Retraces, ran into the middle and came back out. This team does a great job of that.
They're going to go for 2. We saw this kid, a rookie from Oregon, catch his first NFL touchdown in week 6 against San Francisco, and he even stuck the landing at the end of a 92-yard drive. 2. Not a point 2. A 2.
Got to be movement with the quarterback. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a little play. Ibuka has it. Baker's running out to the outside. Ibuka with a flag out is stopped short.
Their version of the Philly special did not work.
He's forced out of the pocket, able to get rid of it. What a job by May to keep the play alive. And Hollins has the first down catch.
Here's a run. Are they going to check and change out of this? Safety's coming down. They check, we check. They might have got him.
Tucker got to fight for it. Backs in to the first down yardage. He's got. Throws it to the 41, and down at the 40 is Otten.
So smart.
3rd and 9 it is.
They're going to spy him with David right in the middle.
Pass. Caught. Where do they spot it?
Oh, wow. I think he got it.
Oh, they're not going to spot him short.
This is the one-on-one. Top guy out there.
Shepard knocked down right away by Gonzalez. Going to go deep again. He's got a man open, and it's caught in stride by Hollins. Tackled at the 5-yard line. May has shown all year he's one of the great deep ball throwers in the league. It's okay. He signals to his young quarterback. 3rd and goal. May. He's got time. Now throws. And he's intercepted in the end zone by Tyke Smith, the one who hit him right on the sideline a couple of plays ago.
So we chose the right one.
Big break this time for once. Here's White to the 31. He's got his man. It's Otten who's having a big game. First down at the 49. As Otten has a 7th catch.
Yeah,
Gedeke returning today.
Normally just sits here and helps chip.
Handoff Tucker. Nice little wiggle. Look at Tucker getting into the secondary. And Tucker goes out of bounds. Mayfield's throw. Almost intercepted. What a collision that was on Otten. That was Woodson.
Got everyone up in there, and you're exactly right, Jim. That's the guy who's got to win.
Mayfield in trouble. And he can't get away. The Patriots come up with a sack. I don't know about that. There might have been a whistle. It's all for naught anyway. The Patriots defense comes up when they had to with the big stop. The defensive lineman in as a fullback.
They have not used that for play action yet. Each time he's in, they've ran it every time, and they do it again.
They toss it.
I didn't love it.
Henderson got away.
Love it.
He's got a chance to show off that speed. Henderson breaks a second one for a touchdown.
Oh my gosh. He looked over at the coaching staff to say, should I go in to score or should I not? Should I go down? I've never seen that before, Jim. You know you're fast. He gets the edge. Tunga kicks out. And then the speed. And watch him at the end. He's going to look to the sideline. And he's going to say, hey, should I go down? No, coach, should I score? Okay, I'll go score.
Ahead. That is amazing.
And who knew that was going to be a home run? Baker's got a long way to go to get back in this one for a comeback.
1:31 to go. Wanted to load it up and still has to go underneath to White. And he's out to about the 48-yard line. They have 2 timeouts.
If they do, they did not do their job.
Wide open is Abeka.
If you didn't know that New England was for real, everyone, they are.
Here's a 3rd and 10 with 49 seconds. And it's a first down catch. Okay, out of timeouts from the 11. Baker stepping up and fires. End zone, caught. Touchdown. Tez Johnson.
What a throw. Incredible throws in the fourth quarter that are just off the charts. This just added to the repertoire, but this ball is roasted to the one spot it had to be.
Percentage is so low, it's frightening. Here's the kick. Way up in the air, and it's pulled down by Diggs.
Big game.
But his biggest catch doesn't go into the stat book.
Well said.
So that'll do it. This team has so many similarities when you start talking about, you know, how they did things back all the way back to the 2001 Patriots. Not going to forecast anything yet, but this is a spectacular turnaround led by that man trotting off the field with another victory.
And right tackle will be Trent Brown.
Stroud out with a concussion, suffered it last week. The quick hitter to Nico Collins. And maybe some of the things that he's had success doing in the past. Mills, and anticipated and picked off. Stepping in front, Jorian Jones. Turnover, Houston. After the turnover, Jacksonville looking to capitalize. Lawrence, hit as he throws. Incomplete. Will Anderson Jr. applying the pressure. Little.
A chip shot for him.
Big leg. Flag down. Currently points on the board.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 96. This penalty is enforced 15 yards from the previous spot with an automatic first down.
So take the points off the board. So new life here for the Jaguars. Etienne emerges running off tackle inside the 15. That's a gain of 8. Jacoby Myers is in there. He's in a bunch formation. 3rd and 2, running play, doesn't get there. Etienne stopped for no gain by Danielle Hunter. They get new life on the drive because of the penalty, and now it's just going to be a shorter field goal attempt. 32 yards. It's automatic. They finished with 151 rushing yards against Vegas to get that win in overtime. Last 4 meetings between these two teams have been decided by 1 score. Smith, the return man. Oh, he loses the ball! Jacksonville had a beat on it, and they've got it.
Single player that can replace everything that Jalen Petrie brings.
2nd down and 7. Keep it on the ground. Etienne driving to the 5.
If they get one-on-ones, looks like Will might have one up top.
Lawrence, he will fire back of the end zone. It's handled. Parker Washington, fantastic grab for the touchdown.
That second foot down, it looks like he might have. Incredible job going up for the ball. 1 foot. 2. Wow.
It's been part of his trademark. Shotgun. Mills, dump off. There's a lot of room for Marks. Very close to a first down.
The building is currently quiet.
Mills, 3rd and forever. He's going to run, gets back some of the yards, but he's chopped down. 2nd down and 5 to open up the second. Lawrence faked the handoff. He's hit hard, and the ball is free. Jacksonville pounced on it, but that's going to go down as a huge loss to Danielle Hunter.
You got to get it going here if you're the Texans offense who want to stay in this game.
OC is Nick Caley in his first year. And Mills goes down. Eric Armstead. So it's Tommy Townsend punting from his own end zone. Parker Washington backpedals. Townsend got all of it from the 28-yard line. Oh, what a move by Washington! Parker Washington! He's going the distance! Touchdown!
Has the unbelievable toe tap touchdown early, and then says, that's not enough. Let me go ahead and take this punt to the house. Wow. Jacksonville hot start. There's a 6th grade all-star game in Florida, Georgia.
Yeah.
We don't have those in Wisconsin.
Mills hits his man. No. Finally something for Houston. And obviously Lawrence had a highly decorated career at Clemson, including a national championship. They need a yard.
Huge hole.
Woody Marks. Houston in desperate need of points. Floater up top, over the shoulder. Attempt by Collins. Incomplete. Matthew Wright, who was just signed to the practice squad, elevated because of the injury to Fairbairn. Right quad injury. This is a 23-yard attempt for Wright. He's kicking for his 3rd team this season. With possession here in the second quarter. Handoff to Etienne. Slithers through. Etienne keeps the legs churning and nearly broke away. Jacksonville on a 3rd and 20. Lawrence fires. He's open, and it's caught. Treble. The range is basically unlimited now for him within NFL standards. High snap, kick on the way, and he curls it through. Jacksonville builds on the lead. This offense is ranked 19th total offense, 24th in scoring. Mills, it's a touch pass, and it's caught. Nico Collins adjusting on the play. So it places Houston at the 20-yard line of Jacksonville. Mills has time, delivers downfield, catch is made by Collins, and he takes it inside the 5.
Is this finally the time they get in?
2nd and goal, go to the outside, Marks, he gets there for the touchdown.
Go to the edge. A little pin pull on the outside. Last week they beat their head into a wall over and over again and didn't get in. This week they said, let's try something different. Give them credit for adapting and adjusting.
They're at the Houston 49. Lawrence will soft toss it, and stepping in front for the pick. Stingley reads it perfectly.
Dives for the interception. He's going to come off the right side of your screen, and look at him undercut this route. And then one-handed. Beautiful.
Lawrence got picked off. Mills. Step. Throw downfield. Crowd is down there. Catch is made. Nico Collins. It's good for the stat sheet and a cheer from the crowd, but that's about it.
Everybody at the line of scrimmage look to see who pops out or if they just bring the house.
Looking wide open, catch made. Jacoby Myers walks the tightrope. The question will be if he was out of bounds prior to where he eventually went out, but 2nd and 6. Lawrence looks that way, hits Etienne, accelerates. Nice catch and run.
Overload up top for the Texans D-line.
They're down at 4. Lawrence knocked down. Man, this Houston defense. Second year from Arkansas, and he splits the uprights. The lead is now 23-10. Gardeck, a great success story. Really was a special teams ace in Arizona, then started getting playing time on the base defense. Good fake by Mills, and the throw is handled by Schultz. Crossing midfield. Mills to throw it. It's knocked away.
I tell you what, Jarian Jones is having himself a little bit of a day. He started out hot with the interception.
But they just have not won the close games this season. Jacksonville has. Lawrence gets rid of it at the last moment, and it's handled along the sideline. 5.5 to go in the 3rd. They lead by 13. Deep drop. Lawrence will throw on the move. Catch is made, stumbling, and then running with the football for the first down. Johnny Munt makes it happen. The line of scrimmage is the Houston 34. Lawrence will throw. A laser beam is caught.
Not in so many words, but we have a chance to end all hope for them.
Yes. Lawrence. Catch made underneath by Washington. And Lawrence will operate from the gun. It's a handoff. ETN knifes his way for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Through one man on his way into the end zone. You're going to see Etienne's right here in the backfield, and he's going to come back out the same side that he starts on. Offensive line does a good job. You get a kick out block from the tight end, and then he just carries Bullock into the end zone to give Jacksonville a 19-point lead, which could be a lot to overcome.
Lawrence, deep drop, steps up, and that one is skied. Incomplete.
You don't care how it looks. You just want to win football games, and they've been doing a good job of that all year long.
Hand it to Marks. Great acceleration by Marks to take it out past midfield. And they push the pile. Make that Nick Chubb who got the call. Final seconds of this third quarter. Mills. A quick pass handled by Noel. Under 90 yards rushing in 6 of their 8 games this season. Mills. That was well designed to Schultz, and they pick up the first down. 2nd and 10 for Houston. Shotgun, Mills gets rid of it quickly. Trying the catch and curl is Nico Collins. Jacksonville down to 1 timeout remaining. The speedster Woody Marks is in there. Mills are going to throw it, and they're going to convert it to Noel.
And it hasn't looked the way that Houston Texans fans hoped it would.
3rd down and 10. Mills, pocket holds up. Mills to the end zone. Higgins has got it for the touchdown. For the Texans faithful.
Dalton Schultz is going to clear out here, which opens a space for Higgins up top, and Mills puts it right on him in the end zone. Overcome a couple of their boogeymen so far today. They scored on the goal line. Here they're getting in the red zone. See if they can do it with the 2-point conversion.
Mills. Whoa. They will to Collins. He's got it. What kryptonite. It has not been a big offensive day for the Jaguars by any measure. Deep drop. Lawrence steps up, and Lawrence is tossed down by Hunter. He is having a whale of a day.
Josh Hines-Allen yesterday told us this is a battle of our D-lines, ours versus theirs, and the better D-line's going to win.
Oh, what a catch by Collins!
No, but they're winded. I know exactly what you mean, Evan. That's a very legitimate discussion.
Terrific move by Marks. Mills throws it. The catch. The curl by Higgins. And then the tackle made by Wingard. Gain of 7. Mills. Hooks a pass. Back in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Dalton Schultz. Walking the tightrope.
Example of extremely tight coverage. But the ball is put where only Schultz can get it, and he goes up and grabs it. They say throw the ball low on the goal line and high on the end line. That way only your man can get it. And this is that concept executed to perfection. That ball's either going to Dalton Schultz.
And find Schultz. Now a big 2-point attempt. Moving pocket. Mills in some trouble. He throws! And it's intercepted. First possession of the day, but he's recovered. And huge numbers for Nico Collins. Each team only 1 timeout remaining. Lawrence on a 3rd and 4. That ball gets deflected. Alshire. 4th down, Jacksonville. 6:02 on the clock. Mills to throw it. Mills fires complete. Dalton Schultz with a big gain of 21 yards. This running game has slowly started to hit for Houston. Nick Chubb now checks in. Mills gets rid of it. High pass is handled by Higgins. Under 3 minutes to go. Motion man is Noel. It's a running play to Chubb. Up the middle, Chubb. First down. It's a little pop to Marks. Blocker turns the corner. First down.
Marks for the first down.
Clock continues to roll. We're down to 1:26 to play. First down for Houston. Mills pats the ball. He throws it. End zone! Incomplete. Flag down. Kirk the intended target. Jones the defender.
Pass interference. Defense number 22. Ball is placed at the front of the foul. It's an automatic first down.
Davis Mills. What a rush. Walker steps up. He's going to run. Mills looking for the pylon. He's got the angle. Touchdown, Texans. Put Houston in front.
Clearly in here, but he outran Walker all the way to the end zone. Walker with an unbelievable move on Trent Brown comes free, and Mills just scampers his way in. Like you said, Ian, the most...
Mills loses it and then just jumps on top of it. They never even get a playoff. Lawrence will operate from the gun. Deep drop. Lawrence steps up.
There it is.
He's going to run.
There it is.
Lawrence ducks out of bounds as he hits the 45.
See everybody protecting the perimeter out here.
Lawrence. He's sacked, and it's over. Will Anderson Jr. gets there. The ball pops in the air, and Rankins takes it the distance. What a way to end it. The Texans come from behind, and their defense puts the final cherry on top of the sundae.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Only fitting that the defense ends it for the Houston Texans. They protected the sideline. Will Anderson gets home.
3rd and 11. Tua taking a deep shot, looking for Waddle. 2 men down there, and it is picked off. Cole Bishop. His 2nd interception of the season. 5 in each of their first 8 games. And Cook is going to be a yard shy of a first down. 2nd down and 9, and Tua to the air. Not there, but Achane sneaks free, and Achane has a first down.
He can go outside a little bit more.
On 2nd and 6, Achane has a hole, and Achane picks up another first down. Terrell Bernard on the tackle, a gain of 7. Back to Achane, into Buffalo territory, and slips a tackle. Achane, stiff arm and out of bounds, and a late flag comes out.
On defense consistently for Buffalo the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Achane again inside the 20. Achane still going, motoring his way close to the 10-yard line. Tua, touchdown! Malik Washington, and what a drive for Miami.
Tre'Davious White coming out. Now it's Dane Jackson. He's the cornerback at the top. Poyer's the safety in the middle.
And now Allen takes the snap. Has a wide open Keon Coleman, who's got the first down.
It's a loose shell in the back. Let's see if they stay in 2 or if they go to something else.
Allen fires, and he's got a man over the middle, but tackled short of a first down. As McDermott and the Bills 15-2 against the Dolphins. But Miami looking good so far today as Tua completes one to Jalen Waddle.
Walking encyclopedia.
2nd down and 11 for Miami. Tua looking deep, taking a deep shot. He's got Waddle down there. Touchdown! No! Yes, it's a touchdown, but a flag is down as well. So a couple of things to sort out. What a toss by Tua.
He wanted to play with conviction. This is conviction. Trusting his guy, Jalen Waddle. It's a one-on-one play with the rookie Harrison. He puts that ball up there. An excellent toss and catch by those 2 college teammates.
Whoa, not a pretty extra point there by Riley Patterson. Allen looking to the outside, and it is incomplete. Did not practice Wednesday because of what they're calling a wrist injury. You see it all wrapped up on 3rd down. Tua gets rid of it. Achane slips 1 tackle,
And brought down a couple of yards shy of a first down. Javon Solomon makes the tackle from their own 15-yard line. And a play action, Allen, and he's got Dalton Kincaid. He's got a first down, touchdown by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
And also deceive the defense at the same time.
A 20-yard pickup on first down. Allen back to the air, and he's got his man again. Quick pass to Ty Johnson. Johnson, head of steam, powering forward, and we'll see where they spot him.
He didn't want to get caught short.
Fresh set of downs for Buffalo. A pitch to James Cook. Cook inside the 30, lost the football. It's out. A scramble for it. And Miami has it.
Exactly, Charles.
Miami keeping it on the ground, and Achane slithers through for a first down. Play action, Tua. Comes back the other way looking for Waddle. He's open. And Jalen Waddle with another big catch.
And receiving yards since Hill's injury.
Jalen Wright takes the handoff here. Trying to get by, and he does. Jalen Wright exploding into the second level. Tua to Achane. Couple of blockers ahead. Achane still going. And another Miami first down in the fourth round this year out of Kentucky. Third down and 14. Miami will run it. And Mike McDaniel thinking field goal with that play call. And out comes the field goal unit led by Riley Patterson. Remember, Patterson sliced his extra point attempt. This is from 46 yards away, and this one is good. Ty Johnson, the running back. That's what they do, and that should be the final play of the first half. A very uninspiring first half for the Buffalo Bills.
That's Juju Brents at the top, who hasn't played much at all this year, but is playing quite well this afternoon.
Allen in trouble, keeping the play alive on third and long, nowhere to go. Allen now reversing field. Allen directing traffic, throws, he's got Samuel for a first down. Third down and 5. Allen staying in the pocket, nobody there, now zings one and he's got a first down. There is a flag down in the secondary.
But Dalton Kincaid is their difference maker at tight end.
Here's Cook, and Cook sneaking through, staying on his feet. Great balance by James Cook, and then thrown out of bounds by Kenneth Grant.
But I don't know that he's the one that they would go to right now.
Allen, he's going to run it. Allen at the 10, and he slides down at about the 7-yard line. James Cook not on the field either on third down. Allen to the end zone, and it is intercepted. Melifonwu with the interception in the end zone.
And Miami's got the ball again, still holding a shutout.
Tua to Greg Dulcich with a ton of room to run. The tight end all the way out to the 47-yard line. Achane into Buffalo territory. And another Miami first down. Play clock at 1. Tua on third and long. And a screen to Achane. And Achane's going to be well short of a first down. Allen steps up. Throws on the run. He's got an open man. That's Tyrell Shavers. First down and more.
Your instinct is to go get him and release the receiver.
And Dawson Knox with another completion for Buffalo as they're using a little urgency now. No huddle here. Allen taking a shot down the sideline. Coleman adjustment. Keon Coleman touchdown. And that's what Bills fans have been waiting for.
Brent's going into the locker room, and now Ethan Bonner enters in the lineup, and we've watched Brent and Coleman go at it all afternoon. Charles, you said it. Keon Coleman.
Shakir slips in motion. Now Allen with plenty of time. Shakir's open. Can he get there? Shakir! No!
And cover him on the back end.
There's Waddle and Hairston.
Here come the Bills fans on third down, nearly picked.
And the catch is made by Westbrook-Ikhine. 3rd down and 10. Bills bringing a blitz. Cole Bishop's coming. Tua puts it up, looking for Waddle. Hairston down there. He's got it. Intercepted by Hairston. And now on the return with a flag down. Hairston is caught by Washington. It looked like the flag came out.
It's different after an interception than it is if you punt it to him.
Allen. And he's got Ty Johnson, who slips a tackle, picks up the 1st down, and then nudged out of bounds by Allen to Shakir. Turns it upfield, and they're going to mark him. Allen just trying to do it himself. Still going. Josh Allen carrying defenders with him. Lost the football. And Minka Fitzpatrick has it.
And knock the ball free. Keep them protected.
Achane sneaks through. Achane, 2nd level. Turns on the Jets. Achane. Touchdown. 59 yards.
And Devon Achane's right here. You're going to see the path that he takes when he takes off, and he's going to run, and it's going to be him one-on-one with Cam Lewis right here, and he's the guy that has to make the tackle. And you'll see right here, he can't get to a one-on-one in the hole. Achane makes one guy miss. Poyer not fast enough to get to him. And hey, once Devon Achane ends up in the open field, I don't think there's a player in the league that's catching that guy. Yes.
Why the bag? Allen on 1st down to Cook, and James Cook tackled at the 45 by Tyrell Dotson.
By letting someone slip through your grips.
Cook again into Miami territory. 3rd down and 10. Allen, pressure coming. Allen is caught. Allen is sacked. Fitzpatrick came on a blitz, and Dotson finishes him off. Allen directing traffic. Chubb is there. Chubb with a big shot. Allen completes it to Shakir. Allen to Shakir. And we'll see where they spot him, but it looks like he's got just enough. And now a late flag comes in. 3:44 to go. Allen pump fakes, now chased out. On the move, throws on the run. He's got a wide open Hawes, and it's a touchdown. Jackson Hawes into the end zone for the 2nd time this year.
You see Hawes on the outside running an in cut, but as Josh Allen buys time, does a really good job of getting back into the vision of the quarterback. Scramble drill that you can see. The Miami Dolphins sideline was going crazy. They wanted a holding on the penalty with Josh Allen.
A little bit cooler in November, but it's very warm. On 3rd down, Achane. He's got room again. See you later. Another touchdown for Achane. And going against James Cook was a little extra motivation. Well, he has been the star of the show this afternoon.
The 2nd-year left tackle, Patrick Paul.
On 3rd down, Trubisky fakes the pitch. On the move. Trubisky will fall forward. But we think we can run the table. And he said everyone in that Dolphins locker room believes that. Now, obviously, they got a long way to go, but what a start. Well, bonus coverage coming up. A tight one in Houston. A 5-point Jaguars lead over the Texans. Patriots holding on to a late lead in Tampa. Still some time on the clock there for New England and Tampa Bay.
And the player that AZ is becoming. Little misdirection here. Jet sweep action. Malachi Corley, the one-time Jet. Going to pay the price at the end of that play. Boy, you think he's fired up for this game? Eventually signed a day or two later by the Cleveland Browns on their practice squad, and his first big contribution of the day. Here comes Gabriel, bootleg action, gets it to Judy. 2nd target, 2nd catch for Judy. Got it out of bounds by A.Z. Thomas. Where's Tommy Rees dial up here on 3rd and 4 As we cross the 8-minute mark in this first quarter, Jets rush 4. Gabriel protected. Gabriel's going to tuck it away. He's going to run for it. Needs the 21. He's got it for the Browns. Good decision making. No one open down the field.
You've got a duty to you, your family, and this football team to come out there and play your best.
Gabriel's going to go play action. Has to throw across his body. Gets it. It's David Njoku, and he's in for the Cleveland touchdown. No flags, 9 yards on the toss from Gabriel.
A great little play action, and then Njoku is going to sit here, delay, and then come out to the flat. So that little play action just takes the Jets' eyes off of Njoku. You see Brownlee there trying to catch up, and then Gabriel gets it out.
Points a 95-yard drive, aided by a couple of defensive penalties against the Jets. And that's where we sit. Schmidt's kick. And it's just short of the end zone. Across the 40, 50. One man to beat, and he's going to score. 99 yards. And the Jets with the answer they were looking for. Touchdown for the Jets since last December. And Wangu shot out of a cannon.
Well, Sparrow, the Jets have really done a great job in their special teams and their return game all season in the last 4 years to not be a part of this defense, but they are trying to build for the future.
That one just never came out of the left hand of Gabriel cleanly. He's had a couple of ill-advised throws. So 3 possessions, a couple of 3-and-outs. Sandwiching that 95-yard touchdown drive. Bojorquez's punt. There's a flag thrown here. Isaiah Williams has his seat.
Oh, no
Williams
way.
Inside Cleveland territory, and he's going to score.
It might be on the Jets' vice for blocking out of bounds.
It's a 74-yard punt return if it stands.
While he was out of bounds, that's what they call. I knew it had to be something on somebody on that part of the field on the vice. But two special teams kickoff returns early in this game.
Gabriel working from the gun, feels the pocket collapse, gets it out. Well done by Gabriel. Out to Judy for a Cleveland first down.
He's learned a lot, but now he really does feel like Stefanski has trained him, and he's ready for the job.
On 3rd and 18, Jets rushing 4. Gabriel stepping left, gets it to Fannin, who's going to be a couple of yards short.
And they really like Garrett Williams under this set, running and working the middle of the field. Excuse me, Garrett Wilson.
Here's Fields rolling out. Fields going to be short of the first down. Needed the 33. Man in motion is Corley. Fake handoff to Judkins. Gabriel fires, and it is caught. Gabriel from the gun as they work from the Jet 49. Gabriel buried. Will McDonald. Man in motion is Taylor. Play action from Fields. Gonna sling one, and it is picked. Right around the 40-yard line, it's Ronnie Hickman.
Well, he just doesn't see Hickman because his eyes, Spiro, are over here. And he sees Denzel Ward playing with a tremendous cushion. He doesn't see or read the coverage knowing that Hickman is just...
Over their last couple of games as they get the football now to Gabriel from the Jets 22. Play action. Gabriel gonna go for it all to the end zone, and it is caught. Jerry Jeudy, quick striking drive after the takeaway. No flags. It's a 22-yard toss from Gabriel.
Well, this is a gorgeous throw by Gabriel. And I love how Jerry Jeudy works back to the football. He's going to fake like he's going across the field. He's going to cut to the corner to see, how Justin Fields responds from throwing that interception.
Jets offense just hasn't been on the field a ton. This is Breece Hall. Hall has that breakaway speed.
A 7-point lead. Now the game is tied up to get back on track.
They go to that jet sweep again. This is Arian Smith trying to get him an opportunity. Another first down for the Jets. Physical running from Smith.
He was outstanding against Cincinnati.
On 3rd and 6. Fields feels the pocket collapse. Going to run for it. First down and more. Boy, look out, and there's the flag. We were wondering, would it be a late hit? It was Schlesinger.
Hopefully cloud some of those passing windows.
Fields, design run. He's got a lead blocker. Nick Folk, chip shot attempt from 26, and he has been money in the bank.
Pass interference penalties, but there's also been several of the easy throws that have been way off the mark.
Quick release, gets it out in a hurry to Judkins. That's the drive starter they wanted.
Is a good way to get the offense going on first down.
Handoff to Judkins, trying to lean on this ground game. Judkins, that sensational speed, able to bounce his way to the edge. First down play for Cleveland, a run of 8. And that last play by Quincy Williams certainly changes the table here for the Browns. Gabriel steps up. Gabriel nearly had the football knocked loose. Will McDonald is going to get to him for his second sack of the half. Well, it's a little Michigan-Ohio State action on a Sunday afternoon. You see the numbers there for Fields. Here comes Garrett around the edge. Look out! And he gets to Fields. Their first-year kicker, 2nd and 10. Jets rushing 5. That one is caught. Fannin over the shoulder. Beautiful ball from Gabriel.
He can get out of bounds and stop the clock in field goal range.
30 seconds and counting. Another nicely thrown ball.
Yeah, they should be able to spike it here.
2nd and 10 Cleveland. 22 seconds as they play from the Jet 22. Gabriel going for it all to the back corner of the end zone, looking for Cedric Tillman. Boy, it would be incredible. They get it off cleanly. The kick from 45 is good. Browns rush 4, trying to get to the quarterback. Fields, everyone covered. Fields wrapped up, broke the initial sack, but he's buried nonetheless. Malik Collins.
7. You might want to give a little extra attention to Will McDonald. He's been in this backfield all game.
Multiple sacks. Here he comes. Gabriel protected. High pass. Bobbling catch. Judy. Back to the ground game. This is Judkins. Boy, the little hesitation. This is going to be another first down run from the rookie.
But it's been a problem all season, and it's coming up again today outside.
3rd and long. Gabriel just putting a little touch under it. Judy asking for a penalty. No flags. Remember, he was out with a hyperextended knee the previous 2 games. Another concern on that right leg. As Fields low pass for John Mechie, and the officials say it is a catch, and he is being looked at right now in the blue medical tent. We'll get an update with the DD as quickly as we can. Play action here from Gabriel. Pocket muddies. Gabriel. Jets rush forward, danger zone. Gabriel gets it out of his hands quickly. Njoku, they set up for the little screen action, and Njoku is going to get himself out to the 20-yard line.
They are 1 of 7 in this game on 3rd down, Spiro.
Hand off to Hall. He's going to get it. First down, Jets.
On the outside run, that time they went 7 yards backwards.
Well done by Devin Bush, their second leading tackler. Fields, boy, hit on the release, gets it out to Hall. Hall, open real estate. Hall, touchdown. No flags. 42 yards from Breece Hall.
That Justin Fields, under heavy heat, Delpit free off the edge. He knows that this is a 0 blitz. That means there's no help. He gets a terrific block out in front by the right guard, Joe Tippmann, and then there's nobody else down the field.
Mark Grant, our director, rest of our terrific CBS crew, happy to have you with us. Quinshon Judkins. Lone setback is Sampson. Jet sweep action. Here it is Corley. Corley breaking a couple tackles. Gets into the 2nd and 3rd levels. What a play call there.
And really grind on that Jets defensive front.
Handoff taken by Judkins.
1 yard, 1.5 yards to pick up your first down. Here they're in shotgun.
It's a long yard. Gabriel won't get it off. McDonald. 2 weeks after Garrett went off for 5. What a day McDonald is putting together. Here comes Hall, working up a nice lather. Inside Browns territory, and Breece Hall starting to cook for the Jets.
or do you just play your defense and try to make the play?
Well, there's no gimme field goals in this kind of weather. Rain has subsided a little bit. Jets going to try to get their guy in much better field goal range here. As the run by Davis, tackled on the play by Hickman, who had the pick earlier. Nick Folk, the Pro Bowl kicker, second stint with the Jets, has hit 28 consecutive field goals, and that streak continues. What a second half performance by this Jets defense as Dylan Gabriel and company begin, and he's going down. Jermaine Johnson, and now they're teeing off on the rookie quarterback.
Quincy Williams, but the game that McDonald and Johnson are having on these tackles, out of this world.
Gabriel, there's a flag thrown center of the field just beyond the line of scrimmage. It's a first down run for Gabriel if it stands.
But to me, the story really is the way the Jets are going to work on Robinson and Conklin.
Jets rush 4. Gabriel again's going to tuck it away. He's got a first down. Multiple flags are down, and the Jets secondary, it's a run of 15 here.
If you want any chance of converting here, you've got to be able to shore up your edges and don't let the Jets get to Gabriel.
Gabriel steps up in the pocket, delivers a laser. Gabriel protected over the middle. It's Tillman, well short of the first down. No-time performance in the opener. Bounce back. This kick here from 29 is good. First-time play caller. What does he dial up here for the Jets? They give it to Hall. Hall! There's the drive starter there we're hoping for. Stays in bounds. Heady play by Hall. That'll keep the clock running. Key block by Joe Tippmann. And the Jets win it in the rain here in East Rutherford. 27-20. Now for Arch Aditi, our producer Jason Ross, our director Mark Grant. Jeets Therator, this is Spiro Dita saying so long from Jersey as we get to the bonus coverage and James Brown in New York.
As Pam told us, DeAndre Swift is back in there after resting the groin last week. Williams looks to throw on the first play, and right away hits Romo Dunze. Went without a catch,
especially on first and second down.
Second and short here, play action. Williams over the middle where he's been the best in the NFL. He's got Luther Burden, the rookie, with a first down already to the 36 in Giants territory.
It's more important they limit the explosives.
Here's Swift on third down. DeAndre Swift, Dexter Lawrence there to hit him. Gotcha's 3, and it's 4th and 4 from the 30. You figure you factor in the Giants have been the worst fourth down defense in the NFL this year. 8 out of 9 against them. Williams will look to throw for it. He's flushed, pressured by Lawrence, throws on the move to the end zone. DJ Moore, incomplete. Producing for this offense. Second down 11, given time to the sideline, Theo Johnson. That's been one of his favorite targets. Johnson a first down, but a flag down. Dart and the Giants been pretty darn good on third down, but this is third and long. Underneath, Theo Johnson across midfield makes it 4th and about 2. Stopped by Jaquan Brisker. We see Dart use his legs here. He's been the best running quarterback in the NFL since his debut. Short roll. Tries to run, but nowhere to go. He got swallowed up. Gervon Dexter there to finish him off.
It's a shared kind of role in the drastic turnaround here halfway through the season.
Faked him a Nungai. Odunze is wide open, crossing the field for a Bears first down. Slammed out of bounds by Holland.
You can't throw the ball better than that on the run, especially in these conditions.
3rd and 9. Giants have got some pressure so far. Here's Odunze with a first down. It's 1st and goal. Romo Odunze, after he was shut out last week,
just gets a little lost in space.
Komet, the tight end in there as a fullback to lead the way from a Nungai who's got a seam, and he's got a touchdown. Kyle Monungai carrying the momentum from Cincy back in front of his home fans.
So they're in 11 personnel, so that puts the nickel now in the box, and now Cole Kmet's just going to run old school ISO right at him, and
that's not fair.
That's just, but it's good offense, right? They struggle defending the downfield pass. They got to open it up on these early downs.
Oh, baby, a blitzing C.J. Gardner-Johnson making an instant impact.
There was a mix-up.
You know, what a guy to be able to get off of the scrap heap mid-season. C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Here's more pressure and a high throw that Singletary corrals.
but not a lot of room there. Settles for just a gain of 3. Gervon Dexter was the
contract extension after they got him from Carolina, so it's not for the lack of resources.
Swift on the ground has a big hole. First down across the 40 as DeAndre Swift hits it hard for a gain of 11. On 3rd and 4, back to the air. Zacchaeus can't get it. It's incomplete. It was off the mark. The coverage from Flanagan fouls, and the punt team comes out.
Remember, the effectiveness of the run is less impactful than marrying the two together.
Down the sideline, Dart's throw is caught by Slayton. One-handed catch from Darius Slayton. How in the world did he do that?
Couldn't really tell if he caught it. He's fighting Stevenson and just sticks out that left hand. That is as good of a catch. I can tell you that ball is hard as a rock. It's slick. It's cold.
Tyrone Tracy's in there, running back, takes the fake. Dart looks to throw, lofts one to a wide open Slayton. Much easier this time for Slayton. It's another big one for him. Giants inside the 15. Dart play action outside Bellinger. Bellinger with 9. Sewell with a tackle. Extra offensive lineman in the game for the Giants. 3rd down, it is Dart, and Jackson darts in for the Giants touchdown. Got him down there with his arm, finishes the drive with his legs.
There you go. Right on cue. They're in tackle over. You'll see Chris Manhertz. He's playing left tackle because they've got the 3 big bodies on the right side. It's just fake toss, quarterback counter, pretty much untouched, crossing the goal line. That's a really well-designed play. When you have a quarterback in the red zone that is a willing and able runner.
Williams looks to throw. He's given time, lets it rip, and has Rome Odunze for a big one. Inside the Giants 40. 3rd down and 8. Williams, sidearm throw incomplete. Phillips the coverage on Moore. So 4th down at the 37. You figure this is out of field goal range. 3rd and 6. Bears drop into coverage. So Dart's got time. Perfect toss for Slayton. Touch pass over the top. And a first down on a gain of 17.
Yeah, and this, wait till you see on his front foot. And he can still deliver it on time and in rhythm.
Quickly back on the ball. Fires it to the sideline. Wan'Dale Robinson, 12 more. Look to throw it again here. Turns the shoulders, delivers for Robinson again. First down inside the 45. He's going to run it off the right side. Jackson Dart, a first down. Jackson Dart with flags flying is inside the 5. Fake to Singletary. Dart to throw. Wants his tight end, Bellinger, and he's got him. Ripped away at the last moment, though, and incomplete. Jaquan Brisker tore it out of his hands. DeAndre Swift has looked fresh after taking last week off, nursing that groin issue. He's got a hole to show it off right here. Gallops his way into the secondary. And gets 25 on the first play of this drive. From the 44, back to the air. Williams steps up and takes off. Slides down around midfield.
We're going to see another 4th down.
Both these teams have been aggressive on 4th down, avoiding special teams at all costs. Nobody's picked one up yet. Swift breaks a tackle and will change that with authority. Was hit in the backfield but would not stop. It's the only division in football where everybody's at least 500. On 3rd and long, they run it in the middle of the field. And Swift gets 4.
Back-to-back possessions of your own to then giving Chicago another chance to possess the ball.
Yeah, tricky spot right here for Dable and the Giants. Dart steps up, throws on the run. He's got Theo Johnson. Put it on a dime for a first down.
And Caleb Williams and Dart have both been excellent on the move.
Now he wants Johnson down the seam, and he's got him again. Theo Johnson, who's had some issues with drops this year with a couple nice catches.
Some drops issues coming into the game. He's been really sure-handed here in the first half.
2nd and 10. Dart runs, throws on the move, and it's picked off by Wright. Now he dropped it. Had a pick and then knocked out of there by Krzyzewski. 3rd and 10, one timeout. Dart waits, now throws. Olszewski in the end zone, covered tightly by Stevenson. It's 4th down, and now they will settle for the field goal attempt. Younghoe Koo, Giants debut, and he knocks it right down the middle. Special thing for a guy who was born in South Korea, but he was raised in New Jersey, and now kicking for his hometown team.
Get down.
Tracy with some room in the first big play on the ground for the Giants today. Tyrone Tracy inside the 25.
As he had in the previous 6 weeks combined, so clearly emphasized.
He's got it right here, and he's got another touchdown. Jackson Dart from 24 yards. His second rushing touchdown of the day, and the Giants find the end zone right out of the break. Oh, he's got it going with his arm. He's over 200 yards, but he's got 2 rushing touchdowns. 3rd down and 4. Williams, pressure, got away from Burns. Caleb Williams gets away from Thibodeau. 1st down, Chicago. Couple shots to drop him for a sack.
It's just such a big weapon.
4 of the 5 targets down to the near side of the field. And a throw for Zacchaeus is incomplete. They had a couple today that he's gotten his hands on but hasn't pulled in. Showing pressure and bringing it. Quick throw. Robinson going to have to run a ways for it. Got close and bumped out by Byard. Looking for their first conversion today. It's a naked boot and wide open space for Jackson Dart.
He's one of the best dudes I've ever played with.
Greg Van Roten, the right guard. Here's the dump off. Singletary. He's got room to run. Devin Singletary to the 35 for 9 more.
Around the Giants organization, the question is, can they win enough now to make the wait worth it?
Dart looking to find room himself again. Blockers in front. Jackson Dart inside the 20. The ball is out, and there it is. The Bears come up with a takeaway. And it was C.J. Gardner-Johnson in just his 2nd game in Chicago. He's only been here a few days, but making plays all over the place. As the ball back with the Bears from the 16. Down 10 as they start the drive with a play-action pass. And over the middle, DeAndre Swift got a block. Spun his way for a 1st down. And we look back at the takeaway from Chicago.
All season long.
The other part of that has been they've been great at taking advantage of the turnovers, getting points off it. Here's Swift again, surge up the middle, 1st down, 11 through the air, then 11 on the ground for DeAndre Swift.
Into sacks.
Half a sack in his NFL debut, week 1. Does not have one since. Outside, Luther Burden lowers the shoulder and takes Cordell Flott for a ride. Yeah, and he's close to a 1st down, the rookie out of Missouri. Fake to Swift. Williams lofts one. He's got Loveland. Colston Loveland to the 30 on a gain of 19. High snap. Williams corrals. Cole Kmet goes down to get it around the 5. Fade. Odunze with Banks in coverage. No flag.
Make this a 1-score game.
Giants not a good red zone defense, but here they stand up inside the 10 and hold the Bears to a field goal.
Against the Cowboys, so he's had some decent moments this year.
Play action, Singletary out of the backfield, got hit, stayed alive and got a 1st down. He's still going. Singletary inside the 35. The veteran has gone from Buffalo to Houston, his 2nd season with the Giants. And now Tracy comes in for him, runs hard across the 20. He's got a 1st down. Neither one of these running backs have gotten much going, but pretty good fallback option to have here in Russell Wilson. Tracy again, big hole inside the 10. Tracy running hard with a 1st down.
You've got to be able to take 2 more downs to get 3 yards. You do not want to settle for 3.
They'll look to throw for it. Wilson, given time. Wilson runs. Russell Wilson got crunched. Still going down to the 1.
I think the Bears got too many men. Does he get off? He does.
Koo's got it.
Oh, there's a late flag.
Caleb Williams has been really good in the 4th quarter. Hands it off. And a big hole for Monungai. Gets 9 yards on the first play of the drive. And we get 5 wide for Chicago. Just a 3-man rush. Williams dancing around. Williams again gets away from Thibodeau. Caleb Williams throws incomplete. through the hands of Swift.
Now, see how much more depth they have in the secondary?
It's a draw. It's Tracy with room, and Tyrone Tracy's to the 39, where it'll be 4th down and about 6.
Just under 6 minutes to go.
2nd and 4. Flags down. Loveland with a first down for the 26. Flags everywhere, though.
Really nice job by the officials getting that right.
Still time to change the story for the Bears. Pressure coming from Flanagan Fowles, who's playing the game of his life today.
He's been under pressure at a really high rate the entire game. He's done a nice job avoiding sacks.
3rd and 10, given time. Thibodeau's looming again. Thibodeau still chasing. Threads one through for Loveland. NFC West showdown when we finish. 2nd and 10, under 5 left. Williams zips one for Odunze. First down to the 32. Odunze against Phillips. Giants bring an extra man. It's picked up. Williams flushed. Williams room to run. There goes Caleb Williams. There goes Caleb Williams. 1st and goal, Chicago.
Late in the 4th quarter, he's been great on this drive.
Clock under 4. End zone wide open. Odunze for the Bears touchdown. And Chicago not finished yet.
But all game, especially on that possession, they couldn't get him down, and he caps it off to Rome Odunze, who's had a great game today, following a pretty quiet one a week ago. A lot could happen in a little over 3 minutes, but just something to keep in mind down the stretch.
3rd and 7. Wilson gets sacked by Gardner Johnson. 2nd of the day.
Jermaine Illuminor, the right tackle. You can see the center's working right. Just keep kicking. Keep kicking. You have the widest rusher, that's C.J. Gardner-Johnson. You just can't let him be untouched. With 3 minutes to go, they got some work to do.
Gillen to punt. And it's off the side of his foot. What a disaster of a day for Jamie Gillen. It's a 26-yard shank from the 47. 1 timeout, down 3, 2:53 left. They started off with a Swift run. DeAndre Swift into Giants territory.
Yeah, at home you do not want to play for overtime.
Especially with this weather. Williams a deep drop, lets it rip. He's got Burden. Luther Burden inside the 25 and still going to the 19. 26 yards for the rookie. On a windy day here. 2nd down, a fake, a boot. Williams running. Caleb Williams into the end zone. Did he stay in bounds? Still no signal.
And I thought coming out of the break, Brian Burns, he bites for the fake. Right there, I thought he was going to put it on him. But watch the job. Cole Kmet turns into a blocker. He takes Tyler Nubin 5 yards into the end zone. The second he knew he wasn't getting that ball. Look at the block. That's what springs Caleb Williams untouched into the end zone. And you know what? You've said it 5 times. It hasn't always looked perfect. The defense has some questions.
3 to snap it. Pressure coming. Picked up. Arm hit as he threw. Ball game. The Bears somehow, some way, continue to find a way. So the Bears get their 6th win out of their last 7 games. Move to 6-3 on the year. The Giants drop an 11th consecutive road game.
Four-man rush. It's likely with the catch, short. 2nd down at 10. At the 14, it's Aaron Jones. And Jones nudging his way out near the 19-yard line. Travis McCarthy with pressure in his face finds Justin Jefferson and a first down. Boy, J.J. McCarthy standing in with the Kyle Hamilton rush. And
hopefully he's going to come from Draymond Jones this afternoon.
McCarthy steps away from pressure, finds Jones on the sideline and out of bounds. He's lined up inside now. He'll rush inside. He'll rush on the edge. McCarthy on 3rd down, floating it up for Naylor, and he drops a dime. Naylor with a move and a stiff arm, still on his feet. Another stiff arm and down inside the 5. Alohi Gilman saves a touchdown, but it's Jones to the left, and Jones to the end zone. Vikings on top early in Minnesota.
It's amazing how you can impact people. Watch Alohi Gilman right here. It's going to be run down. We get a great block by Christian Darrisaw. Look at that gaping hole. But it was because just the release by those two tight ends. Alohi Gilman thinking.
With Zay Flowers in motion, finding Mark Andrews is Lamar Jackson. And that's a pretty good ticket to get a first down out to the 44 where Harrison Smith and Jay Ward combine on the stop. Patrick Ricard, the fullback, lining up in front of Henry. Off play action over the middle. Good catch. Sliding down. That ball tried to sneak out the back door on Zay Flowers. But so tough in this noise. Jackson slings it over the middle. Deflected and incomplete. It's gone off the hands of two tight ends on the last two plays. This Isaiah Likely in his first stint in the NFL. This from 44. And Luke sneaks it in. Vikings are 2 for 2 on third down, but this is 3rd and 12. They set it up for Jefferson with blockers in front. Now he'll throw it back the other way to McCarthy. And McCarthy will run. Breaks one tackle. Breaks a second. And short of the first down by 2 yards. 3rd down and long. To the sideline for Andrews and out of bounds. At the 19, Metellus with the tackle, but Andrews couldn't turn it upfield. Face paint on 3rd and 5. McCarthy, a little pump, a throw over the middle, and he zips it in to Jalen Naylor, and that's a first down. To the 33.
And when you talk about a young quarterback like J.J. McCarthy, if he could have that consistency at the center position, it would help.
Here's Jefferson looking for a block and cannot get away from the rookie Malachi Starks. 49-yard try for Reichard. And the kick right down the middle for Will Reichard. Now they're showing pressure. Doesn't always mean that pressure's coming, but it is this time. Jackson's pass deflected by Van Ginkel at the line, and it's incomplete. All right, Carissa, thanks so much. On 2nd down. Good pickup by Jones on the pressure. That gave McCarthy time to find Jefferson. 3 McCarthy incompletions now are Baltimore passes defended in the stat column. McCarthy finds Adam Thielen, and Thielen out there on the field. 3rd and 6. Steps away. McCarthy floating it for Jefferson downfield, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. His first career interception. And Starks looking for some running room, tracked down from behind by Jordan Addison.
Just because you've broken contain and are scrambling up in the pocket doesn't automatically mean you can go down the field on an explosive play. Make that decision, pull it down, and get some positive yards.
And they ruled him touched down by contact after the pick, which is why the Ravens are back on this end of the field as Lamar Jackson scrambles for a first down to the 33-yard line. Henry on 2nd and 10. Little stiff arm gets past Harrison Smith, and the king of the stiff arm delivers another for a first down for Baltimore. First down and more. Keaton Mitchell into the secondary and down inside the 20. Jackson to Zay Flowers, and Flowers upfield and yanked down as he gets to the 11 by Isaiah Rodgers. 3rd down and 3. Henry into the arms of Eric Wilson. And it'll bring up 4th down. And that'll sneak through. On 3rd down, Draymond Jones with pressure. McCarthy gets away and throws this away. And it's short over the middle to Justice Hill, and Hill with a first down. And a timeout used. 30. First down at 10. Pressure coming. Jackson gets rid of it to the sideline. It's Likely, and Likely did not get out of bounds, and then the ball came out at the end of the play.
It's not about yardage right now, it's about the time.
Here's Jackson. Floats it over the middle, back to get it to Zay Flowers, and he turns upfield. Flowers ducks out of bounds at the 25, and the Ravens now well within scoring range after the 27-yard pitch and catch. And we've got a 1-point game in Minneapolis with 2 seconds to play in the first half.
You hear the conversation that Allison had with Coach O'Connell. It is in the details, and that was lacking in the first half.
On 2nd and 5 off the play fake, McCarthy will check it short. The catch made by Addison, who spins off contact and is close to the first down. Nate Wiggins didn't. On 3rd and 1, McCarthy looking deep. Down the middle, Jefferson and Humphrey get tangled up, and it's an interception by Marlon Humphrey. Humphrey trying to find some room to run, and Humphrey out of bounds near the 30-yard line.
And it's just not there. You see the little stumble right here by Justin Jefferson. Just kind of gets caught up. But I agree with the play call. It's not executed well, especially on the outside by Justin Jefferson.
What a sidearm zip to Zay Flowers. Flowers slamming on the brakes and out of bounds near the 26. Isaiah Rodgers from the eye, 1st down and 10. Jackson off his spot to the outside. Positive yardage and much more. Inside the 10 and down to the 5 goes Charlie Kohler. He's 2 for 7 on 3rd down today. Jackson. Nobody open. All the way back to the 20. He'll throw this out of the back of the end zone. Vikings defense stiffening. And the Ravens take the lead. 12. Price from the goal line. Miles Price across the 20-yard line, and good coverage by the Ravens. The ball's out. The ball popping out at the 23-yard line.
Of the football game, and it's special teams. Miles Price is coming off an outstanding game last week against Detroit. And there's the fumble right there. Was his knee down before that ball came out?
See if we can see it here.
Nope. It's up. So a 61-yard kickoff return, a 99-yard touchdown return called back. Baltimore has struggled a little bit with their coverage.
They had great coverage on that kickoff, and it ends up getting them a football. Now Jackson off play action. Lamar going to run with it. And the 2-time MVP down. Jackson looks for Bateman. He plucks it, turns upfield. Bateman lunging for the goal line. He's down at the 1.
Let him run in after the catch.
And Justice Hill to the goal line, trying to burrow in for the touchdown. No signal yet. There it is. Touchdown, Baltimore. Vikings are fortunate to have the football. Now what can they do with it? Here's Mason. And Jordan Mason, good run on 1st down to the 46-yard line. McCarthy out of the backfield. It's Mason on the edge, and a good open field tackle by Marlon Humphrey leaves him 2 yards short of the 1st down. 4th and 2 for Minnesota. McCarthy looking, trying to fit it into Jordan Addison. There is a flag down. Nate Wiggins on the coverage. The flag is on the opposite side of the field. Jackson, sidearm incomplete. Pretty good sudden change defense here, Darryl, from this. This would be an NFL long. Good snap and hold, and the kick is wide to the left. No good. Of Tyler Luke. It didn't miss by much, but close doesn't count in field goals. This is not horseshoes. 19-10. But the second half has not gone well for the Vikings so far. McCarthy on 1st down. He'll check it to Jones on the sideline into Ravens territory, and Jones down at the 42. Well, it certainly feels like it needs to be time for Minnesota if they're going to march back in this one. Jefferson, the motion man, and the pitch to Jones. Jones got some blocking, and Jones with a good run. Back-to-back good plays to start this offensive possession.
They know they can do this. They know they can flip the switch and start playing well again.
Here's Jefferson on the sideline, chased out by Nate Wiggins. McCarthy with time. Looking for the end zone, looking for Jefferson again. The pass is incomplete. Awuzie with the coverage. 43-yard try for Will Reichard. And the kick is good. He's perfect from 50 yards and in. Henry behind the block of Ricard into the secondary and a first down.
As opposed to, kind of getting there in a hurry.
Jackson, tough window to fit that into, and he finds DeAndre Hopkins. It's Henry with room, another slip. He does have the first down, but Jackson, quarterback sweep, got a block, going airborne and down to the 2. Jackson on the roll, back of the end zone, and it is caught. Mark Andrews with the touchdown.
You didn't have your 3 tight ends spread out to the right like they do here, but it looks like quarterback sweep again. And then they
pressure coming. Jackson finds the open man. Rashad Bateman for 2 for the touchdown. And then 2 more on top of that. It's a lot. He averages on the year 327 per game.
That's insane.
On first down, it's Mason. And Mason showing a little power, trucking Nate Wiggins on his way to the 41. The defense has as well. McCarthy under pressure from that defense. There was nobody open downfield. And down he goes. First sack of the day, and it's Travis Jones who gets... McCarthy looking wide of Jefferson at the 2. Wiggins on the coverage. It's a turnover on downs. And incomplete. First and 15 now at the 30. And McCarthy will zip it in. A juggling grab made by Jordan Addison into Ravens territory and down inside the 45. All right, Mike, thanks so much. McCarthy under pressure. Somehow he gets away. And McCarthy will throw on the run. And a juggling catch is made inside the 10 by Jalen Naylor. McCarthy to the back of the end zone. It's Naylor reaching out. He got his feet in. It's a touchdown.
It's not bad coverage by Nate Wiggins. This is just excellent by J.J. McCarthy and Jalen Naylor. They have really developed some really good chemistry. Look at the drag there. That's really well done. Good location with the throw by J.J. McCarthy. Gives his receiver an opportunity to make a play on the ball. That's where he went last week.
And McCarthy looking for Jefferson. It's incomplete. Awuzie out there in coverage, and Jefferson.
And you're trying to run a rub. Watch these 2 defenders switch it. I'm going to stay inside. You're going to go outside. So don't go with your man back to the inside. You wait outside because somebody's going to return into that space. Good defense by the Ravens. We've been saying that a lot.
If they don't, Vikings will have a chance. Jackson batted at the line, and Jackson spikes it down. Andrew Van Ginkel with the deflection. That's big for Minnesota because the clock stops with 1:55 to go.
That is huge.
To stretch the lead. McCarthy from the end zone. Gonna run. McCarthy with some room. Across the 30 and down to the 34. 3rd and 11. Pressure coming. McCarthy will tuck and run again. Trying to get to the outside, and it's Martin who trips him up at the 40. Ravens rush just 3. McCarthy. Clock continuing to wind. McCarthy directed traffic. All kinds of time running off. He throws incomplete, and the Ravens will take a snap. They'll take.
But everybody on that play design had turned and went downfield to try and get free in the man coverage.
And here come the Baltimore Ravens. They were the odds-on favorite to win the division after their second win. Well, now they've won 3 straight wins.
Charbonnet the back. Shaheed is on the top of your screen in the slot. It's 3rd and 5 for Darnold. The block by Cross, the quick throw, grab, first down catch. Walker the back, opening drive, 1st and 10. They began back at the 35. The fake to Walker, who offers a block. And then going deep and looking inside the caught. Smith and Chigba with the grab. What a catch. 43-yard touchdown strike. Working on Thompson.
Well, I just got through talking about play action pass. Timed up perfectly with this call. Getting one-on-one on the outside. Because of the pressure that was brought by Arizona, that leaves them in man coverage. Able to take advantage of it. As Smith and Jigba get to...
And Brissett with the 1st and 10. And play action. Chased on the play by Murphy. Outside he goes. McBride, and he's got it up the sideline. The play action was key last week in Dallas. It comes up big right there. Pick up a catch and run. Knight remains the back. Jacoby Brissett. Oh, there was the blitz. He was hit. The ball is free. Picked up by Lawrence. Will he take it in? Yes, sir. To the house. Touchdown.
Down by a couple touchdowns. Here's the blitz right here. You see the highlighted player. He's going to be the one that comes free. They brought 4 to the left and only had a 3-man protection. Lawrence is able to scoop it up and take it in and score.
Frohold with the snap. 2nd and 10, Brissett. On the move, the pump fake, and then out of bounds he goes. Leonard Williams made that last tackle. Bam Knight the back. 3rd down and 1. Knight the call. Oh, he's trailed behind the line. Thomas coming through like a torpedo. Flag thrown. Walker the primary back after the Cardinal punt. 19-yard line pitch out. Shaheed. Blockers ahead. Sundell and others. And there goes the speed of Shaheed. It's 2nd down and 7 for Sam Darnold. With play action on the fake to Walker and chased on the play by Sweat, and downfield it goes. And it's on the play action, Darnold, and caught by Jackson Smith and Jigba. Smith and Jigba still being looked at, and so he's not out there right now. Charbonnet blocked by Lucas. The broken tackle at the 5. He broke the tackle of Burke. And take it in on the play. Nice run. With his 6th rushing, make it his 1st rushing touchdown this season.
I thought Burke was going to be able to get him. He didn't fall for the big juke. He just was able to, and then watch the stiff arm. That's what gets it, is that stiff arm with the...
A deficit of 21-0. You're not out of the first quarter yet. You're playing in one of the loudest environments in the league. Play action by Brissett. Lost his footing, regains, and connects with his receiver with a wrist injury. New middle linebacker today as well. With Ernest Jones out. 3rd down, 11. Here comes Knight. Knocked away again. Loose. Here comes Lawrence. Holy smokes. Another touchdown for Seattle.
Once again, it's going to be as his arm coming forward. It looks to me like that ball is knocked out before it starts moving forward.
3rd down and 1. Jet sweep. Dortch wrapped up, taken down. Nwosu makes the play. 3rd down and 4. He's got to get to the 34. He finds the open receiver. And here he goes with a catch and a run. Cooper Kupp breaking tackles on the way. Thompson will hold him out. Inside the 5. 2nd down and goal. Charbonnet the back.
And now you change up the personnel group that you bump back behind your 5.
It's Charbonnet. Hurdling. Diving. Touchdown.
Watch the vision here, and he's able to get his legs through. I thought he was going to get caught right there, and then he tries jumping up and over the top. And he's able to extend the ball before that left forearm.
Any of the younger guys that ask him how he stayed in the league this long, he tells them, get a therapist.
2nd down and 10. They need a little bit more maybe than a therapist. Here comes the run by Bam Knight.
Yeah, it sure has, Kevin. Jacoby was so transparent talking about it. And
at the 1st and 10 pass, and he's got McBride downfield, Mel, and a gain on the play of 20.
Now he's surrendering to the outcome and enjoying the moment he has, and it's great to see, guys.
Well, sure played well last week, Mel. We thank you for that. 1st down and 10. They bring heavy pressure. Wide open. He's got the receiver, Michael Wilson.
42-45 way back in the day.
Oh, my gosh.
But we did get it rolling and made it a game late.
3rd down, 13. Here comes Brissett. He's got McBride. Him and Rory chasing inside the 10. It's 3rd down and goal. McBride, 2 big receptions on this drive. Brissett caught, and DeMercado, and he's short by the length of the football. The running back trying to dive.
Ineligible player downfield, number 72 offense. 5-yard penalty. 3 plays. 1st down.
That's the center, Yelda Froholt. 4th and goal. Brissett. Knight. What a goal line stand by Seattle.
Ball's out.
It sure is. It's loose. Cardinals think they have it. There's a new center, we know.
Throwing on the field, fumble, recovered by the defense. 1st down, Arizona.
Oluwatimi is the new center because Jalen Sundell was injured earlier in the game. And you're right, it was a bad exchange and a turnover right there. And now the Cardinals. DeMercado is the back. Dortch on the move. Brissett will roll, and underneath he gets McBride. Touchdown. So the shutout is gone. McBride gets a flag thrown. It will be against Arizona. 2nd and goal. It's a direct snap to Dortch. DeMercado a block. He'll slice in for 6. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, Brissett's lined up to the right as a wide receiver. As you said, Dortch is in the backfield, direct snap.
Returned each for a touchdown. Here's a 1st and 10 handoff, and it goes to Walker. An explosive play, working the sideline, knocked out of bounds by Budda Baker. It's 3rd down and 14, and they need the 19. Darnold through the air, 8 of 9, and outside he goes. And the tight end Arroyo was knocked out of bounds by Garrett Williams on a gain of 5, 4th and 9. This will be a 46-yard field goal to tack on 3 more for the Hawks, and it is perfect. 38-7 Seattle. Brissett's 9 of 15 through the air. Here's a 3rd and 10. They bring the pressure. Here he's chased on the play by Williams, and he dumps it off DeMercado, and here he goes. DeMercado takes it to the 30-yard line, gets out of bounds, stops the clock deep into Seattle territory. Here they come, 5-man rush. Got away, grabbed, down. What terrific pressure. Arizona has scored on a 4-yard touchdown run by Dortch. And the Seattle Seahawks, who have won 3 in a row, tied for the best record in the NFC at 6-2. He's got Harrison on the move, and he begins the second half at his 25 with the 1st and 10. Johnson the block at the left tackle, and outside to McBride. He has the collision over there, and a nice hit. Here is a 1st and 10 at the 36 for Brissett. He gets away from Morris, and he's chased on the near side, and he's got the 1st down. Here they come, rushing 5. Rory gets blocked, and there's the pass out of the backfield. McBride hurdling, flies, and it is a 1st down. Just 3 streaks longer by a tight end in the history of the NFL, and they were all consumed by Gonzalez and Kelsey in Kansas City. 3rd and 2, 1st down run, and a weaving 1st down run at that by Bam Knight. Now we suspected that. We thank you for that update. 2nd down 10. Here comes Brissett again. They rush 6, and the pass caught. McBride again with the leaping crab. Quick count, 3rd and goal. And they'll try to carve their way. They get to the 2. Knight is the back. 4th down and goal. Brissett. He's got time. Oh, here comes the rush, knocked away. Another big defensive play. Knight. Pass to Smith and Jigba. Here he is at his 2, and the ball deflected, wobbles, intercepted. Picked off on the play, grabbed by Burke. This happened just like it did last time.
Because once you get to the line of scrimmage, it's more silent count.
Brissett to the air, 5-man rush, gets it off to McBride, breaks a tackle, and he's in. Kobe Bryant couldn't tackle him at the 5. Touchdown, McBride.
Kevin, I think that ball was tipped. You could see the change of direction on the ball.
What a catch by McBride.
Into the end zone. Let's see.
Trent, you're right.
Yeah, there's a hand on it right there.
That was Williams who got a hand on it. What concentration by McBride. Then the broken tackle of Bryant. Brissett looking for Harrison, and around the coverage, caught for the 2 points. Beating Witherspoon. Utes is the fullback, handoff Walker. Look at him, slippery. Takes it to the 35 in a first down dive. Second down, 15. And Darnold blocked by Lucas. Another fumble. It's loose and picked up by the Cardinals. What is going on? Picked up here by Sweat. 4-man rush, caught at the 10, down at the 8. And that's Wilson, who makes the grab. 4th and 5. Brissett, 4-man rush, end zone, and Harrison. Nope, incomplete. Well, we thank you for that. Charbonnet at the back gets the call and cuts and breaks free twice. It's a foot race. Williams from behind, holding on for dear life. What a run. 30-yard sprint. And the run game, it has had a kind of a hard time getting going this year. 38, 1st and 10. Charbonnet again, more broken tackles. And then finally brought down by Darius Robinson. Shaheed in motion, 2nd one, Charbonnet. Nice block in there by Arroyo. The tight end opened the door, and Charbonnet crawls through. Inside the 40 is the center, because Sandell was injured earlier in the game. 1st and 10, Charbonnet. Keller up a block, and brought down by Garrett Williams. It's Walker. Head of steam into the tackle of Williams. Snap is high. The kick is good. It's 41-15, the Seahawks. And the quick throw to the side. Grabbed here by Michael Wilson. 3rd down and 1. Look at DeMarcado go! It's a galloping race with Pritchett, who will catch him from behind. DeMarcado with a big-time gallop. Bam Knight is the back. They come up the middle with the blitz, and it was caught by Higgins. Was he in? Yes, he was. What a catch near the 12. At the 9, 2nd down and goal, and caught Harrison. That is a touchdown.
Just going to be a back shoulder fade as he's working to the corner.
Arnold, only 9 of 11 today. They have scored at will. 2 defensive touchdowns. With the offset eye, Charbonnet. That was Holani who was back there. And here's a 1st and 10 pass. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. And Burke was over there to get him. He's out now. Cup is wide. The pitch to Holani. Utes will lay the wood, and here is the run with Campbell dragging him down from behind, short of the 1st, near the 15. It's already 2 for 2 today, and that is the record setter. There's your all-time field goal made kicker in Seahawk history. And Slovis to Carter. Wrapped up, devoured on the play by Tyrese Knight. He's had a terrific game. The 3rd different center today for Seattle, Holani. Charbonnet. Quarterback Drew Lock. And the Seahawks to 7-2 at home. They go to 3-2 tonight And he is 11-1 on the road since he became the head coach. Lock again to an E. Well, we had a couple defensive touchdowns. We had a lot going on in this game today. And the Seahawks come out on top. Tonight on CBS begins with 60 Minutes, followed by Tracker, The Road, and Sheriff Country.
Stafford over the middle. Davante Adams has his first catch and a first down for L.A. Four-man rush. Stafford looking, throwing. It is caught by Nacua that time, right at the marker. They're going to put him right there, and they're going to give him a first down. But good to see him back in there today. On the opening drive, it's Williams darting through the hole, and a good run and a first down. 3rd and 2. It's Kyron Williams up the gut. First down and then some inside the 15. Rams have scored touchdowns on 8 of their last 9 red zone trips. Looking for another one. It's Stafford on the move. Throw. Hits Davante Adams. And he's going to be
good, solid football. What a drive to start the game.
Another 3 tight end set for the Rams. Kyron Williams left side. He's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
With the pass game, a load formation, all 3 tight ends on the left side. And there's no edge of the defense. Walks it in, standing up. And that's the advantage. You get those big tight ends. And they've done a great job of that this season.
Jones on 3rd down. Throws incomplete. Has a nice play by Stafford on 2nd down. Gets a man Parkinson wide open and an easy first down. A lot of space out there early for the Rams. There's Corum, right side. Big seam for Blake Corum. And he finally gets tripped up out to the 40.
Find that hole and run through it.
Another play action pass with Stafford all kinds of times. Zips one to Davante Adams. Makes the grab. And then is taken down, swarmed to the 35.
Receivers can get down the field. It opens up huge voids in the zone. And Stafford finds those so easily.
Here's Stafford throwing it out there in the flat. It has a nice little play here. And a big room for Xavier Smith. Blitz coming. Stafford kills the blitz. Gets it to Nacua. Breaks the tackle. Puka Nacua on his feet and in. Touchdown Rams.
Defense to get a beat on anything, and they just got him in a blender right now. What do they cover? Now you got Nacua on the screen. They tried to blitz him. Stafford
Jones over the middle. George Kittle laying out and getting it. That's a good start and a first down for the 49ers. Yeah, he's kind of the Energizer Bunny for this team. Missed 5 games earlier in the year. They'd love to get him going. Here's Jones over the middle. Penalty flag in the secondary. Jennings makes the catch. He's got a first down if it holds inside the 40, but now we'll see the penalty. See that. All right, 2nd down. Jones, pressure in his face. Throws Jennings. Has the catch. And Joe lost the ball, and it's loose, and the Rams will pick it up. Cameron Kitchens with some blockers. Turnover, and the Rams have it after what would have been a big play. Cam Curl punched it out. 3rd and 6. Blitz is coming. Stafford sees it, unloads. It's caught for a first down. Puka Nacua. Who else? Down to the 40 he goes. Here's Kyron Williams again. And pretty big seam up the middle. Rams are getting some real traction.
I asked him, what do you love about that chess game? And he said, I love being right all the time. He loves figuring this out. TB, do you agree that's what he's doing?
Oh, yeah.
He's doing it here with Tyler Higbee catching the pass and inside the 10 for he gets bopped out of bounds. 2nd and goal here. Play pass. Stafford looking, flow. Oh, Davis Allen! Touchdown Rams! The 400th touchdown pass of Matthew Stafford's career.
Surprised that Allen came open. He reads the flat, he looks back inside, and he's just running for it. And then for some reason, the 2 defenders for the 49ers came out of coverage. There were 2-on-1 down here, and then they lose track of.
Here's Jones over the middle. Quick throw and catch. Kittle breaking tackle. First down and barreling through Rams down to the 30. He broke right through Cam Kitchens and he fires up this crowd. Pitch out here. 49ers give it to Brian Robinson. Gets around the edge. Robinson, who finally got some play time last week. It's hard to take Christian McCaffrey off the field. Four-man rush. Stafford floats one high and incomplete that time for Ferguson. He was open.
Like I said, inject a lot of life into their team and get right back into the game.
Second and long, no one open now. Fires, it's Jennings this time who hangs on, and he's good for a first down. Jones looks, throws. Oh, he held on. Kittle held on for a first down. Penalty 2. Jones, pressure in his face, over the middle. Carr, touchdown! Juwan Jennings.
A lot of eye candy. Jennings in and out. It's end up max blitz, no help on the inside part of the field for Williams. Mac Jones sees it, lays it up in the air. And Jennings making up for that earlier fumble with a nice touchdown catch. And yep.
Right now, though, he faces a 3rd and 8. Four-man rush, pressure, throws, it's Davante Adams. Perfect strike for a first down as he goes up to the 47. It helps when you have Davante Adams, who's got 63 yards, and Puka Nakua's got 47. Now Stafford looking for Adams again, makes the catch, 2 feet in. It's another first down and a perfect throw from Stafford. 3rd and 10, pressure. Stafford floats one, it is! Oh, incomplete. Green had a chance to intercept it multiple times. 1:06 to go. 49ers down 2 touchdowns. Mac Jones has a man caught. Jennings hangs on with a big hit from Quentin Lake. And now the 49ers got something going.
2 timeouts, plenty of time. Thinking more field goal at this point.
Another good throw and another first down. 49ers a long way to go. 3-man rush. Jones gets it to Kittle. Kittle and shoved out of bounds. There you go. That'll do it. Halftime we go, Tom. 21-7 Rams, and it's time to get more stats with Geico. In that run defense you talked about, Aaron, holding San Francisco to 2.8 a carry. So they're going to throw it instead of McCaffrey. That works. McCaffrey first down and sprints away into Rams territory. Down to the 44. He's done everything. Bottom line is, especially with all the injuries, he's been amazing. Here, though, they give Robinson a chance, and Robinson gives McCaffrey. Well, Robinson stays in now. They're going to run it. Why not? He's got a little juice. Brian Robinson getting this team going, and another first down. Pretty cool. McCaffrey back in. Mac Jones looks for him. Throws for him. McCaffrey makes the catch inside the 5, and it's 1st and goal. Robinson breaks the tackle and he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
That big body, power back, one-on-one. There's Landman in the hole. It's all you can ask for on defense. And Robinson still standing. They still haven't got him on the ground. One guy's got a shot.
Stafford. Bryce Huff coming after him. He sidearm zips one. Williams gets popped. Blitz coming. Picked up. Stafford. Another sidearm throw to Higbee this time, who surges forward. Stafford throws. Nakua makes the catch, and he's going to have a first down. You saw why. So the conversion on 4th down. They're going to run it to Corum on the right side. Gets a great block. Blake Corum has another first down. 2nd and goal. Stafford looking that way, throwing that way. Davante Adams scores again. Touchdown Rams.
On that route. Just such a disadvantageous position for a safety. No fear throw by Stafford and a great catch. Throws it away from the defender. Another touchdown.
All right, Mac Jones looking for his own answer. Throws underneath McCaffrey. He's got it on his feet. And going to give him 9. And it's been a heck of a rivalry ever since. Here's Mac Jones. What a time now. Flips one, and it is caught that time by Luke Farrell, who makes the catch.
Again, they've been a bit of a moving target, which allowed high efficiency today in this pass game.
Jones steps away from pressure, says go deep, I'll throw it to you. He does. It's Kendrick Bourne who makes the catch. And he's down to the 30. That was a pretty nifty play to hit Bourne for 20. All right, we start the fourth quarter. 28-14 Rams, but the Niners on the move. With McCaffrey, decent hole, and then that closed up fast, and he's going to first and goal. Pressure up the middle. Jones in deep trouble. Rolls away, throws. It's going to be a touchdown. Luke Farrell scores. What a play from Mac Jones, and the 49ers inch back again.
Mac Jones, this is Farrell who ends up catching a touchdown. By the way, he doesn't even have a design route on this play. Everything is to the right side of the field. When Max holds the ball, he kind of looks around and says, yeah, there's a little green grass out here.
I'll take it.
Not quite expecting that in the walk through the night before the game, that you're going to be the receiving end on that play of a touchdown pass.
Farrell had no touchdowns first 4 years in the league, and this is blocked, and the extra point is no good. That's pretty big. Second down to Nakua to screen. Gets a great block and a big move from Nakua to get a first down. Rams without him. They bring the blitz again to the Niners. It's blocked. Stafford has a man. Ferguson catches this one. Down inside the 20. Ferguson's really come on after being inactive the first 5 games. Stafford play pass. Has a man open. Parkinson. He's got the catch. He's inside the 10, and it's first and goal for the Rams. Handoff. Williams is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And we get whistled. There's some little scuffle at the end, but the touchdown's going to count.
They just block out outside zone, and no one's even there. That's
pressure up the middle. Jones in deep trouble. Knocked away. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. The Rams pick it off and take over.
You as a play caller dial in exactly what you want.
49ers come with the blitz. Stafford sees it, throws it complete. It's Higbee's got a first down.
One of the great offensive play callers in the game. They love the way this offense and defense is coming together. Now they got to straighten out their special teams.
Play action man wide open is Colby Parkinson. He walks in. It's another Rams score. Guess who? A tight end.
Is it National Tight Ends Day? Somewhere Gronk is in the studio just cheering right now. 3 guys, play action fake. He's got someone coming out the back door. Easy throw and catch. He's got a few easy ones today. I think the one to Devontae, a little bit of a no look.
And then hysterical at the same time.
Wow. He has been just a boss today. 49ers now need points. They need him in a hurry. They'll get Demarcus Robinson going.
When I was playing with Calvin Johnson at Detroit, so I'll let you watch this play.
Jones will go, and it's complete. Get a first down.
Game on the line, and he did that.
Here's Jones, second down. McCaffrey's got it. First down, out of bounds he goes.
Good quarterback plays, keeping him in every week.
3rd and 7. Mac Jones throws corners. A man wide open. Kittle makes the catch. Dives for the pylon. Is he in? They're going to check. He is. Touchdown. Great effort from Kittle.
Progressions. Comes back late to Kittle. On the sideline, great control. Yep, he's in there.
In.
And the dive to the pylon.
How good is that, huh? How did he stop himself?
No, it's not easy to do when you're 250 pounds, that's for sure.
That was amazing. Jones throws, tipped, and picked off. Quentin Lake is going to corral. The 2-point conversion is no good. Morstead, the punter, is going to do it. Little pooch kick, and the Rams jump on it, and they take over.
Season long.
Run it here, Kyler Williams. You know, this is crazy to think, but I wonder if Sean McVay would just love to try a field goal here, just to kind of see how it works. Seriously, right? Yeah. They will give it up the middle on the run game, keep on pushing through with
their physicality up front, and just spread it around to their playmakers. dealer's choice, and the Niners, again, decimated by injuries, but it's just the way it goes sometimes when you're on the other side.
The final score here today on a 4-touchdown day from Matthew Stafford and a day where their offense had 401 total yards.
Chris Rodriguez in the backfield, spins out of trouble, crosses the 40-yard line, and he's brought down by Mariota. Looking on third down, can't find anyone. Now he throws, and it's out of the reach of the tight end, Zach Ertz. Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield, 2 tight ends. From the 22-yard line on first down, it is Gibbs. And Gibbs takes it.
They've had a really good relationship, but they're going to rely on his leadership and his ball skills to stop the run.
Fake to Gibbs. Catch made by St. Brown. Had a lot of running room. Picks up a first down.
To never take Amon-Ra St. Brown for granted. That's how good he is.
Second down and 6. This is Gibbs out of the backfield. Into the arms of Bobby Wagner. And Jahmyr Gibbs has a Lions first down. Now third down and 5 for the Lions. Goff to the outside. It's Jamison Williams. Picks up a Detroit first down with St. Brown on the sidelines. Goff on second down. Over the middle. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs.
Jordan McGee, there's Jahmyr Gibbs, and then he's just going to run an angle route on the linebacker. There's no help for him at all. Splits him easily. Jared Goff was salivating back in his New York days, so looking forward to that conversation.
Big Benogany on the return for Washington. Out across the 40 and still going. And it's Jake Bates, the Lions kicker, who takes him down. Commanders start from their 48-yard line. They went 3 and out on their opening possession. Catch is made in Lions territory. Penalty pushes Washington back 5 yards. Third down and 15. Pass is complete. It's Burks, but not enough for a first. And now Prestway places it down. And the kick is good. Dan Skipper, top of your screen. Backup offensive lineman split out wide to the right. Catch made by St. Brown. You know, we've seen trick plays over the last several seasons to him in the end zone, but not necessarily split out wide to the right.
No, not like that.
Here's Montgomery. Picks up a Lions first down.
Yeah. I bet he's going to look to Amon-Ra St. Brown right there in the slot.
Let's see. Third down and 7. It's the tight end, Laporta. And it's another Lions first down. Goff on the slant to St. Brown. He is in for a Lions touchdown.
You know that is his guy. Amon-Ra St. Brown goes inside, splits the 2, gets the easy touchdown. He's going against Mikey Sainristil, and they really had some NCAA eligibility issues. Only played 1 game and ended up being the MVP of the East-West Shrine Bowl and gets drafted 7th round.
Pass is caught by Robbie Chosen. Third down and 9. Mariota stays on his feet, spins, and now he's taken down by Brian Branch. Commanders have now been outscored 74-25 in the first quarter of games. This is Khalif Raymond. And he's tackled at the 21 by Jeremy Reeves, a gain of 8. Gibbs and St. Brown with touchdowns today. Here's Gibbs. Gibbs across midfield. And he is finally forced out of bounds by Jeremy Reeves.
And I know that he's happy just to be playing. Would rather not lose 100,000, but he's out on the field making plays.
Pass caught by Gibbs. And Gibbs is stopped about a yard shy of a first down.
thinking about putting jumbo if you're the Commanders' defense to stop the run.
Goff to a wide open Raymond. Raymond picks up another Detroit first down. Now you're talking about the personnel. 11, second down and 4. Brock Wright, the tight end, in at fullback. There's Gibbs, cuts to the outside, turns the corner. Still going into the end zone. Touchdown. Second of the day for Gibbs.
Running it right towards Penei Sewell, and they get to that side. As soon as Jahmyr Gibbs breaks that first tackle, Frankie Louvu, he outruns the defense, and then they just bowl over the Commanders to push Jahmyr Gibbs in for the touchdown.
St. Brown and Laporta.
Look at that.
You call that the back push? Lions for the first time this season going for 2. Goff hands it off. Montgomery is in. Second down and 9. Mariota fires downfield, and it is caught. Jalen Lane here in Landover. 4th down and 1. Mariota fires, and it's caught for a first down. 2 tight ends. Rodriguez in the backfield. Mariota hands it off. Rodriguez walks it in for a Commanders touchdown.
Take a look at Laramie Tunsil and the block that he makes. He bulldozes that defensive lineman. Who's that? Aleem McNeil?
Fake to Montgomery on first down. And now Goff to a wide open Khalif Raymond, but it is ruled incomplete. 9 months ago today. 4th and short. There's Goff, and the pass is caught for a first down by the tight end Laporta.
Down, they end up with a 3rd and long.
Joe Witt down on the field today. Usually up in the booth. Pass complete to Laporta.
Looks like Goff has really been liking Sam Laporta in this option here at the 4th down.
Goff on 4th down. It is complete to Khalif Raymond for a Lions first down. 2 timeouts remaining for Detroit. Goff on 2nd down, looking for St. Brown, incomplete. Chip shot, 22-yard attempt. Bates converts. They start from the 28-yard line. Fake to Montgomery. And then Goff's pass is caught. It's Jamison Williams. Picks up a first down and crosses midfield.
Some quarterbacks struggle out there, and that's the separation of a good and elite quarterback.
There's Gibbs up the middle. Big hole. First down and more. Finally tackled at the Commanders' 25-yard line by Martin.
That wasn't going to happen again today.
89 on the ground for Gibbs. Lions over 100 as a team. Here's Williams. It's Jamison Williams again. Picks up another Detroit first down. From the Washington 14 on first down. Goff, Williams. He's been the main target during this series, and he is in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams.
Just keep running it until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, they're going to keep running it. Different formation, same route, and look at the speed. As soon as he gets it, he turns on the burners, outruns everyone he's able.
It wasn't so tough. And we had a quarterback who didn't have a very strong arm. I would say 10 yards was a long pass.
So you were never tackled by a guy like Jonathan?
No, if I was tackled by him, I would never forget it.
With the New Orleans Saints.
That's a good feeling, isn't it? Huh?
A great feeling.
And you really had a good quarterback, didn't you? Huh?
He was okay. Drew Brees, he was okay. You know, future Hall of Fame.
He was accurate, and he knew how to win. Yeah. Just like they have to do great right now.
4th and short.
Let's see what happens.
On 4th down, Mariota throws to the end zone. Touchdown.
Just like you dialed it up.
Samuel.
See, that was very important. If you know, George Allen was fantastic.
Yeah, President Trump, they're going for 2.
Yeah,
Did not get it. Did not get it. Dan Campbell, remember that, said we got to protect the football this week.
Play action on 2nd down. It's Jamison Williams. And Williams is up the sideline, still going, and finally forced out of bounds.
but you have got to figure out a way to stop this run.
3rd down and 1. Goff complete. Williams. Jamison Williams has come up large for the Lions.
Doesn't have that same explosion, but still has really good bend. Expect him to collapse the pocket on Jared Goff.
3rd down and 8. Goff backpedaling, and then he throws it out of bounds. Connected from 22 earlier. From straight away. Kick is good.
Usually go with the nickel. Brian Branch is so good in coverage that you can leave him in the game.
Loss of 6 on the sack. Out to the 28-yard line. It's the tight end, Hurts. 3rd down and 3 for Washington. Mariota over the middle, and it's broken up.
As you would from Montgomery, yet Jameer has that explosion and can take it to the house.
2nd down and 8, complete to St. Brown. 1st down for the Lions.
And the Jahmyr Gibbs show all day long.
Raymond on 2nd and 5, spun away from Frankie Louvu. And then gets knocked down.
Design the plays, get it out there. The second was commit to this running game between the tackles, which has opened up everything else. And Jahmyr Gibbs going for a touchdown.
Gibbs takes it all the way.
Pro Bowler Penei Sewell. You have the unselfish blocking up front. Sam Laporta leading the way. Amon-Ra St. Brown. All these big-name guys that are supposed to get their touches and yards, etc., they are blocking selflessly for Jahmyr Gibbs.
His 3rd today. Extra point is blocked. Right, he started to rattle off about 10 different family members who have served and still serve in the military. Mariota rolling right. And then he throws, and it's caught. Ertz for a Commanders 1st down across midfield. 4th down and 5. Mariota's pass is caught by Samuel for a Commanders 1st down.
And they say if we get more opportunities, I mean, hey, we might have something here.
Here's McNichols. Picks up a Commanders 1st down inside the Lions' 10-yard line. Commanders will. Tremendous rookie season. Just ask the Lions. Mariota, touchdown.
There's Ben Sinnott. It's going to be flexing back out as soon as he goes in motion. You see the route. That is a very good man beater. That's why Cliff Kingsbury called it. Gives Marcus Mariota the option to run as well. If they did cover that, nice job and nice execution by the Commanders. And it goes back.
Following the penalty. Krosky Merritt, and it's Jack Campbell who wraps him up and does not allow him to cross the goal line.
There's that.
Kyle Allen in a quarterback. On 1st down, it's Montgomery. And Montgomery pulled down from behind by Jeremy Reeves, gain of 8.
The Lions destroyed the Bears. Everybody left the Bears for dead.
Won't see them again until the final game of the season. Williams thought he had it. 48-yard field goal. Bates connects. More to come from Landover, Maryland, following a Lions victory. Only their 2nd over the Commanders since they moved to Washington.